Hey YouTube, it's your girl Chic from Chic Speaks. Come on in here, come on in here, come on in here. Class is in session. Class is in session. Come on in here. Come on in here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hello, hello. Hey Anna, hello, hello. Listen, child, I had plans for a walk and talk. I literally pulled up at the park in the parking lot and just reevaluated my whole entire life in the 85-degree hot Atlanta weather. I said, you know what? Lord, you know my heart. I had changed out my top and everything, put on the tank top. Listen, child, I was ready. I was I was ready. I looked ready. Let me just say that. I looked ready. I looked like I was ready to do what it would need to be done. But you know what? I said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. And I started the car up and headed on home. I said, we just finna jump on. We going back to the roots and jumping on the laptop, StreamYard in the house with the AC. Listen, I couldn't do it. Listen, I had the best intent. I had the best intent. I sat at that park, listen to that dang Prune, and tell them lies. And I don't know, maybe that's what exhausted me. Maybe after I heard all the lies, I was like, you can't do it. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. So I didn't. Listen. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hey Anna. Hello. Shade me. Cute picture. Chic. How are you? I'm well. How are you? How are you? Ashley. Hey Ashley. Listen, child. I'm so tapped out on this thing. 8 p.m. 8 Divine. Hello, Angela. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Child. I'm just trying to live. You know, I try to get through some of the content without y'all because I told you I don't really get into it that deep by myself. So, listen, I got into it by myself. I got into it by myself. Hey, Amanda. She says, hello, Chic. I can finally come in again as Dana got me on another 24-hour ban from YouTube. Damn, Dana. Peppers, Play Sad, Chic Speak. Hello, listen to you ladies last night. Interesting. Yes, who was a part of that late night live stream? Listen, Taj be going into the wee hours. Most of the time, that was my first time actually going up on her panel. Usually, you know, I'll pop my head in a chat, be in the bushes, say, hey girl, hey chat, and keep it moving. But yesterday, I felt compelled to get on that stage and speak my piece. So that was really nice. And then at some point, hell, the host disappeared. So it was the guest holding it down. It was myself, Judge Fifi, Champagne, and I think a woman named Thomasina. She was a trip. So were y'all here last night for the late night live stream? That listen, it was long. I was tired. Tosh disappeared. We didn't know what happened to her, so we stayed on stage because we were like, okay, StreamYard can't in itself. Somebody got to hit the button, so we stayed up there, and then she just randomly surfaced an hour later. That was hilarious. I don't even know what happened. But she like, y'all still there? I went and took a shower and everything. That issue was so funny. Y'all, these lives we be doing, like, it is nothing like a good live. I told you, I don't like doing pre-records, the editing. I don't like that. I like to give y'all just the real deal, the raw. And that's what makes it most fun for me, and don't feel like work on that level, you know, when you got to deal with the editing. Child, when you know, I ain't trying to do all that. I like to hit that button and make it do what it do. You all see me. This is me. So this is what I like. This is my comfort, and you all seem to be here for it. So I thank each and every one of you. Please hit the like button. Listen, Linda, listen. I was over there on that child page. while she was opening up them damn gifts, them wrinkled ass clothes. Trying to get through it. At one point, I'm like, damn it, how many more minutes we got left of this? I think I started saying that at the time when they start talking about building on the family. I'm like, okay, how many more minutes we got? Because it was the building on the family and her lying about just these people having these records. The people who got the quote unquote hate pages got these records. I guess Tosh pulled from that content that I don't know if Tosh pulled that the one that she's directly referring to her as far as with the 8 evictions. I don't know. Tosh was like, I ain't never even lived at 8 different places before. And I felt that because I ain't never even had that many addresses before as an adult. So I'm just like, ain't this about it? So I said, you know what? I'm about to go in the house with the AC and then strike up the StreamYard and just talk to y'all about it because I want to see if you all had seen it. I'm still waiting to hear back from Google on my rebuttal about, the striking on my page. So I got some background information on that just from listening to her. What they say, you listen to somebody run their mouth long enough, they gonna tell it. So she started talking about, let me see, hello. Let me try to get through some of these comments, y'all. Come on in here. I got so much to say, child. Listen, was trying to, as I was driving, listen to her just run her mouth. I was making a mental note of things that I want to bring to you all. And the video wasn't that long. If you all hadn't seen it, is maybe probably right underneath 40 minutes, but she was talking a lot of nonsense, but things that we can get into over here, kind of dive into. But she's a trip, she's something else. Let me get through these comments before I get into that. Virtuous Miss Thomasina. Oh, she was a trip. Miss Thomasina, like you over there be sweet with her ass. You be sweet with it. Oh my God. When I said that lady just ran her to the field, she went in on her heart. Like last night, she went in harder than Tosh on that woman. I said, Lord have mercy. When I say, but we had a good time up there. If you were there, if you weren't, catch the replay. This is on Tosh Mom's last night. Now listen, Tosh got 2 parts. She had part 1 and part 2. Part 1, somehow she goddamn disappeared. We don't know where the fuck she went. We were like, where's she at? Phone a friend. Champagne started texting her, calling her. We like, damn, is she all right? Somebody in the comments like, did Rose get her? Did Rose and people roll up on her? What had happened? Her phone was going to voicemail. Finally, it stopped going to voicemail and it was ringing. She wasn't answering it. Child, we was just stuck on the panel, just shooting the breeze, waiting for y'all. It's like you being at somebody's house and the person whose house it is just damn disappeared. And you like, oh shit, I need to go home. But who finna lock up the house, set the alarm, make sure nothing catch on fire? That was us. That was us. We was literally on the panel trying to keep the show going because we know, well, at least myself and Fifi, we're very familiar with StreamYard, and we know that ish gonna keep running until somebody hit the button. So even if we had left the stage, that live would have just still been going on, and it just would have been people still in the chat, and they just would have been coming through wondering what the fuck happened, where's the host, are we in the Twilight Zone? That's what it was feeling like. For a whole hour, y'all, that shit was at least be an hour where Tosh was just gone. Then she popped her ass back up like, oh, hey, y'all. I think she was eating some snacks and shit. We like, what the fuck? She was like, oh, y'all still here? Oh, my phone died and I went to go take a shower. We was like, what? What? Then next thing you know, we saw at the top, it showed the live had ended, but we were still in it talking. You could still see the chat going. We was like, what the fuck? That was my cue to take my ass to bed. I said, I don't know what the fuck going on. It's been a long ass day and a weekend dealing with Prune ass and blue shirt. I can't do this no more. I cannot do this no more. I got cutoff periods of when I deal with their asses, and we had already exceeded my little period. We had already exceeded. I don't typically take my shit to the next day from midnight on to the next day. I don't normally do that. But last night I was like, you know what? I need to damn find a new life. I need to do something else. I don't know. I need to evaluate my whole life. What the hell is going on here? What is going on here? Y'all, when I say when you know, if you know, you know. Oh my God. But we had a great time last night, but it was crazy. It was crazy. Judge Fifi was in there eating goddamn snacks, talking to her 6-year-old. Listen, my husband thought I was on the phone with somebody. I said, no, I was on a live stream, but the host damn disappeared. I wasn't on the phone. I was on a live stream. She just left. She went somewhere and we didn't know where the hell she went. So we was just having to hold it down. And that's what we did. We held it down. But it was a great show. We talked about a lot of things. Y'all, I had some choice words for the prune. Y'all know normally y'all say I'm the sweet one, and I'm gonna let y'all know sweet ain't never been a descriptive word that people have ever used to describe me. So when I heard so many people call me that last night, I clutched my invisible pearls because I'm like, my. I've been called a lot of damn things, but people don't refer to me as sweet in real life. So the fact that they was calling me that lets me know that my delivery and my take on the prune has been a stark contrast to everyone else's. So that's what has people so shook as to why my page got struck, because of the way I cover her content. But listen, all gloves was off. I'm like, listen, y'all. I say I'm a Scorpio through and through. Through and through. I go from 0 to 10. I have been dealing with prune ass on a 0. Y'all, now listen, I'm on a 10 now. I don't even care no more. I don't even care no more. Sweet chic, whatever the hell, whatever word that y'all described of me before, y'all gonna be finding it. Y'all start looking for some new words, because that one ain't gonna be it. That one's ain't gonna be it. So she talked today when I was listening to that live she did yesterday, opening them damn gifts from the slow ass people who she says is sending her gifts. She was highly encouraging people to start up fan pages. So the new plug is for people to start up fan pages as a way to combat the quote unquote hate pages. So this is what she was doing. She was encouraging her people. She was like, hey, if y'all want to, she was encouraged. Amanda said, "Hell, I can finally commenting." And okay, I read that. So she was like, yo, if y'all want to start up content, this is what y'all need to do. And I'm giving you the okay to use my content. Go ahead, get your channel up, and you can just download my content and just straight stream, use my content. You can add commentary. You cannot add commentary. So basically, the prune was saying, yo, y'all got my blessing to use my content, because the way it works, if somebody has my content, I get notified, and then it's up to me if I want to choose to do a strike on it or not. That is what she said. So it had me to think about with my situation and how she struck my channel, because she made it seem like it's just at her discretion if she wants to strike it. Now, the part that got me shook is, from my understanding with how this ish work on YouTube, is that you can use anyone's content that's out there on the YouTube or whatever, but you have to, you can do it for underneath the copyright thing. You can do it under, what's the word? Criticism, and like you're giving your review and things like that. I can't think of the other word, but it's like criticism and like review. That's what I do. So now I'm wondering if, as she said, if she just sees something that's pertaining to her, if she's just doing an automatic report. So because she's doing an automatic report, it has me to wonder in the background, is YouTube really checking to see legit if this person has a right to strike somebody? Because she just made it seem like, oh, well, if I see someone and they have my content, I just restrike it. No, bitch. That's not how it's supposed to work. Because if it's being done with commentary, you shouldn't be able to get the strike like that. which is what happened to me. That's why I'm still waiting to hear back to see what YouTube has to say, because it shouldn't be that easy where someone can just strike you just all willy-nilly. No, if they're reviewing your content, they have a right to be able to have your content on their page as they're reviewing it. So this is what she said. So she's telling people, go ahead, basically how I have review her content and we'll have the videos up, how I myself or Judge Fifi, how you all will see us have her content up. She's telling people, hey, you guys can do that. So basically what Judge Fifi and she do, y'all can do that. But you got to be saying sweet nothings. You got to be talking nothing but positivity about me. So therefore, I can leave your page alone because it's at my discretion. That's she said it's at my discretion. And I'm telling you all that you all have my permission if you want to create fan pages, because as I grow, you'll grow. So all you have to do is just continue to stream and put my content out there. That's what the hell she said, y'all. That is what she said. That is what she said. So she's basically, that's what it's about. It's not, it's about the opinion, which we've been saying. This whole situation has been about people having an opinion about her that is not favorable. And because of that, she gets pissed off. And then she just want to go on a rampage to try to strike or take down your channel. That is not fair. You cannot say, okay, this person, they can keep my content up because they're saying all these, making me feel warm and fuzzy, but then this person can't have my content up because they got a difference in opinion. No, that's not how that is supposed to work. That according to the way the Copyright Act, the fair use, all that works, as long as it's commentary, it doesn't matter whether or not it's favorable or not. If it's a commentary on that content, it can be used. That is my understanding of how it works. And I am waiting for YouTube to come back and tell me otherwise. So until then, I'm going to hold off on as far as how I review, like, her actual content. Because right now she can't do a MF thing with me just talking, speaking my piece. It ain't a damn thing she can do. So for now, since I'm not using any of the content, I'm trying to wait and see what YouTube will come back and say in regards to the two videos that she struck, to see what exactly they identify where I did wrong, because I don't understand. To me, all of my content on her has been if there's been a video, because I don't always have a video when I talk about her. Like when I do my walk and talk, there's no videos. Usually, like if I'm sitting at my laptop like this in the evenings, there'll be a video. But during the day, typically I'm just talking my talk. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me to let me know in more detail what it was that warranted my two videos to be removed. Because right now I'm still in the land of confusion. But listening to her talk, she specifically said, oh, when someone uses my stuff, I get notified, and it's up to me if whether or not I want to be like, okay, or strike it. Period. She said she made it seem like it's just that simple. If it is, that's crazy. That is crazy, because it should be more to it than that. So anybody who coming over here, you a fan of hers, she's like, go ahead, stream my stuff. She even said, you ain't even gotta add no I'll at least be adding damn commentary to my content over here with her. I don't ever just run her stuff. Child, I be having stuff to say. Y'all be having stuff to say. We pause it. We talk about it. We trying to figure out what's going on. Like, this is what we do over here. It's not just playing it. What's the point of that? No, we're playing it because we're trying to learn. I'm trying to point out things. It's a teaching type setting. So we learn what the F not to do. And we've learned a lot of what not to do, including not building and creating a family with them, with her or him, because in the video they also talked about child expanding that family. I said, if they go ahead and expand that family, have one more child, like anything that happened with Blue Shirt, like I don't listen. It's on him. If she have him eating that ramen noodles that they about to go get, because by the time she finished, that's all he gonna be able to afford, if that is the ramen noodles. And he probably gonna be able to afford that in Hawaii because stuff costs more. So he'll probably be able to afford a packet of ramen noodles in Arizona. I think he'll be able to afford some in Arizona, but he ain't gonna be able to afford none in Hawaii if he go ahead and give her another child and she hit him with child support. Because y'all know, y'all think that she making Adonis' life a living hell. Baby, the day that white man think that he wants to leave, the day he think he wants to leave, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. She is going to lose it. She's going to lose it. She's going to lose it. She's not going to be able to handle that. Why are they talking about having another baby? I don't know. Let her tell it in the video. She feel like he's kind of more on this tip with trying to have a baby because of, she feel like he's trying to set her up, you know, the way she was kind of describing it or whatever, with how I guess their private moments. She feel like he's trying to set her up. But both of them, it seems like, or, you know, from what she's saying, are here for this addition to the family. I really think that she really wants, to the contrary of what she says, I really believe that she wants to get a daughter. I really do. I think that that's what it's about, because as I said, and she probably heard me say it yesterday, everybody else then gave they men, everybody, meaning Adonis and Brett, have women who have produced daughters for them. She is the only one that has not given a man, her man, a daughter. And I think she has a problem with that, because you know how she likes to compete. She does not want someone having something that she doesn't have. So it's like, well, I got a daughter. Well, she like, bitch, I'm about to have one too. I'm about to have one too. Her name gonna be Rosalita. I'm about to have one too. You ain't finna. What you not gonna do is have something that I don't have. And unfortunately, I think that's the primary drive of why she's trying to, you know, build on this family, because it makes no sense. She said, y'all know I've been talking about getting this mommy makeover, but I think I'm gonna have to go on and cancel that. I think I'm gonna have to, this is what she's saying. She's saying the appointment was already scheduled, but she's saying, I think I'm going to go ahead and have to cancel that because, listen, yeah, I'm feeling like it's time. We about to expand this family. That is what she's saying. That is what she's saying. Also, Peep Gang, here's another thing I want you to think about too, where her ideas as far as with expanding the family and having a baby. The thing I've noticed with content creators who are family based, especially if they have larger families, they tend to get more views as people see their family grow. Think about it. Think about any channel that you've seen that's a family channel and they have kids. I remember talking, because I told y'all my daughter, she's super smart. She's 14 now, but I remember having a conversation with her about how these big families, how they keep having these babies. And she was like, well, you know, when you had that many kids, you know, that's become their brand, where it's just about, okay, let's keep adding kids, building on this family. I also think that's what she's doing too, because it's content. It is content. People over here, you all have talked about how she, you know, she's her the views and things are declining. Now I'm still seeing the subscriber number go up. It's like at 1.09 right now. The last time I had paid attention to it is like 1.08. So the subscriber number is going. Don't know how her views and stuff are looking with the view to click ratio, all of that. But I know the subscriber count is growing. Having a baby will produce more content because it's going to be more things to talk about. It's going to give people more things to look for. And y'all know she ain't above hitting y'all with an Amazon wish list. So that Amazon wish list will be expanded. Child, I see it. I see it. She strategized. It's not even about, oh, a desire truly. Oh, I just really want another child. No. In my opinion, it's coming from a selfish place. It's coming from a selfish place. It's coming from a place of, remember, we've been talking about other content creators, other families Somebody hit me with the Fluellen family. I'd never heard of that family. They're pregnant right now with like another child. So listen, they're a brand over there. She's trying to build. She's trying to get the people to recreate fan page. She's strategizing. I see it. I see it. Y'all know, y'all the honor students, y'all ain't slow. Are y'all picking up what I'm dropping? Do you see what I'm talking about? Am I making sense? Does it make sense? Am I reaching? Do y'all feel like, nah, she really genuinely, she want to have a baby and she really wants to expect, because y'all already know them nerves shot. Them nerves are shot. Ain't no way in hell she should be talking about having another child with the way them nerves are set up over there. You already talking about trying to get appointments in with therapists and line and say you go once a week and all of that. And now you talking about how he ain't around with helping you, but then you talking about adding another one. I think she has gotten him on board with the idea because she has sold it to him from the perspective. Because remember, he was looking crazy when she mentioned it about a week or so ago. Y'all remember, he was looking real crazy. He was looking real crazy. Amanda said, I was there. It was a good seeing you, seeing on the Tosh Ma panel. I know it made Cactus real mad, which is probably what made her. Well, she did that video that I'm talking about before that. So she ain't even put no content out yet since that. But I'm thinking that she's probably gotten Blue Shirt on the bandwagon by selling him on this vision as far as with the pop. Hey, I'm back. Stream, y'all been tripping lately. When you know, you know. So I think that how she's gotten him on the bandwagon is that she sold him on this idea from a business perspective. Because y'all know when she brought it up to him, that was maybe like a week ago, he was looking all types of crazy, rightfully so. He was looking at her like, bitch, please. Y'all know that be please look. He was giving a bitch, please. He was giving that look. And we all felt it. We felt it through the stream. I know I felt it through the stream yard. I did. But now that he's, as we see, he's moved by money, because the more that they can pull in from the channel, the less that he has to do with trying to pull in money from the outside. So I think what she's done, she sold him on that idea from the branding perspective of how building their family can broaden their brand, bring recognition, which equates to money. Because there's no other reason why suddenly we would see a change in like energy from him like that when it comes to having another child. He knows she damn crazy, just like we know. He know better than us. But we see that he's just moved by just the money. So he ain't even thinking beyond that. He's like, well, bet, yeah, we could, pull in more money or whatever. Child, he finna be looking like Johnny Lunchmeat in about 2 years, 3 years, when he gonna be damn ready to exit, and then he gonna be trying to calculate what he gonna have left in his pockets when it's time to go, because that's gonna be 3 kids, uno dos tres, that he is going to have to be able to come up with money for. See, because right now he's stuck on the money they can make together as a union. He's not thinking about that plan of how, damn, I'm really, really trying to plan my exit, and I'm really not trying to be here on that type of level. He ain't thinking like that no more. Because think about it, she probably get into these conversations in the heat of the moment. And y'all know how men is. They can have a one-track mind. So you can hit them at that right time to get them to do what you want to do. Ladies, when you know, you know. So she plotting on him, and she's been strategic about when she's having conversations about expanding the family, and she's using it with the brand by talking about the brand and the money that can come along with it. And remember, she's the brains behind their YouTube brand. So he's like, okay, so he land on his big fat back, fantasizing, seeing nothing but dollar signs and using no common sense. He's just seeing dollar signs. Child, watch. A new baby gonna be coming. A new baby. She's talking about she's done breastfeeding. So she was like, y'all know when you ain't breastfeeding no more now, you really fertile. She's talking about how fertile she is. How, listen, she's ready. She was like, y'all, I think we gonna like, and people in the comments like, yo, so is it official? Is it official? Is it official announcement? She's like, no, it ain't official announcement, but I think it's, listen, y'all, look out for her to be talking about a pregnancy and things like that. But don't for a split second think it's about her just being in mommy mode and a maternal instinct. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all know the Prune is about that bag. We all have watched her long enough and have been talking about her long enough to know what her focus is on. And it's not family on that level. If in her mind, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Hence why she got that Amazon wish list over there. That's why she got that wish list. And it's going to be another one if a baby coming, because she going to hit y'all with a baby registry. Listen, she sees how she can get the people, reel the people in. She crazy, but she ain't dumb. Y'all, I see through it. I see when you know, you know. Y'all go ahead and challenge me. Let me know. Let me know if you think I'm on to something and this ain't making sense. If y'all think no, she this is mother of the year. She really does want, to expand her family. She wants to expand her family. Let me know if you truly believe that this is real. Beautiful. Listen, beautiful. Don't do me like that. Y'all know I had a vote going on, and these were the names, or at least the Prune name. Blue shirt. I think JD came up with that, and I said bet. It was blue shirt or Shrek. Somebody came here talking about Shrek is mean. Hell, they even said Prune was mean, but she pissed me off so bad to where F that Prune it is. Prune it is. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. This is that other side of the Scorpio. Fuck that. Prune it is. God damn it. Shit. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Have you hit the like button? Please like, share, subscribe. Yes, I'm going in. Listen, child, I'm going in. I don't need no effing video to review. I don't need it because it don't stop me from using my damn common sense and breaking ish down. When you know that ish, the videos are on her channel. You can go over there and click on it to see what the hell I'm talking about. Maybe somebody else going to show it on their channel. But right now, I'm telling you, hell, she said. She talking reckless. She talking crazy. But I see what she's trying to do. She's plotting. She has plans. Remember, sis got that 30 by 30. She got that 30 by 30. She's strategizing. She putting her 2025 plan in place. She's putting her 2025 plan in place, and it is and she's incorporating you, and you, to watch her as she goes through pregnancy number 5. Pregnancy number 5. She plotting. It's on its way. It's on its way. It's on its way. Let me get through some of these comments. It's a lot of you. It's 144 of you in the building. Please have you hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. VP says she is full of it. She is. That's all I can do as I'm just riding and listen. Like, it's thinking like she full of it. She's full of it. And Amanda says, I started to think Dana works for YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I didn't hear her reference her name at all in what I watched. So not sure if she was even in the chat. Lavette says Prune wants another child and Race doesn't listen to her, and River is hip and boo baby. Oh, no. Exactly. All of that. All that baby did in the video was cry. You know, he has to be attached to her. I mean, like, listen, y'all think she losing and she's spazzing now. She even made a point. Y'all know I don't do pregnancies well. That's how I know she's on some other stuff. Because she acknowledged that she doesn't do pregnancies well. She acknowledged that. But she's still trying to put herself through this when 5 minutes ago she talked about how she was done. So that's how I know uh, that, you know, she's just talking. She's just talking. And now she's looking. Now it's just like, me, I do show my copyright disclaimer information. Actually, this, from my understanding, just my banner on the bottom of my screen should suffice for my copyright disclaimer. But we'll see what YouTube comes back and say if there's going to be more that I need to add. But I've always been able to just use this. She's not the first person whose content like I've used. She's just the first thorn. So this is not my first time at the rodeo with reviewing like with content. I've been on YouTube for some years now. So it's just dealing with her. Just dealing with her. Hello, Toodles. Yeah, it's dealing with her. But I'm gonna see what they say. The tea with the drink says no, they don't just strike you. Dispute it. I did dispute it. I disputed it over the weekend. So I am still waiting to hear back from YouTube on that. It's a certain window time frame that they have before they get back to me or whatever. So I can't remember how long it is, but I'm still, today's Monday. This all happened over the weekend. So I'm giving it, this week to hear back from something. Hear back from them. And YouTube is pretty good. Just anytime, for whatever reason I've reached out with questions or whatever, I've been able to get responses in a timely manner. So we'll see what they have to say. Amanda says, I always get the cyberbullying harassment message strikes 24-hour banners. Never had one until I came across Rose. Yeah, like I never had one before for this. So that's how I know it's on some other type of stuff. So YouTube will need to explain to me how she's able to do it. Yeah. So yes, she's plotting. She's plotting. I'm seeing through it. I don't care if she's pissed off, but I'm seeing through it. She's encouraging people to create fan pages. I don't even know if any had ever existed because I've never come across a fan page of that channel. I've never seen it. Her page is the only fan page of it because I've never seen anyone do a fan page of it. Everyone else's, channels were all like to the contrary of the stuff that she was saying or doing. So she's trying, I think what she's doing is that she sees that, okay, well, I can't beat them as far as the people who have opposing views of her or whatever she stands for. So her thing is, okay, well, let me get some allies. Let me maybe get more people. This is her way with getting people to try to fight her battles. Let me get other people to create channels that can put my content up to maybe it can outnumber the ones who are opposed to the things that I have to say. Kay says, I doubt they have people at YouTube review the strike initially until you appeal it. That was my thought, L, just off of the way she said how it goes down. And I was already kind of running, talking with my husband about that. And he was like, they probably don't even review it until someone actually says, hey, what's going on? Otherwise, if you're somebody that just let it roll, you got to strike. But the way she talked about it, she made it seem like it's just hitting a button and be like, oh, strike. And that's that. So if that is that, listen, I'm going to need for YouTube to explain to me. They got some splaining to do. So, of course, I said when they come back to me with an explanation, whatever it is, I'm going to share it with you all just so you all will know as well. Because some of you all are content creators and some of you do cover her content, but it just seems to be a whole problem with her, not anybody else. For me, at least, with any other content creators content, it's just her. VP said, yes, show the disclaimer and say at the beginning, this is for the disclaimer. So we'll see, I don't know. I don't have anything planned as of late, as far as any particular videos to review of hers. Her most recent video was the one yesterday with the unpackaging gifts or whatever from Amazon from um, her fans or whatever. But that was the last thing she posted, and that's what I'm kind of talking about now. Uh, Amanda always report all the videos as payback for sex abuse and sexual content. Child, Case says Cactus has to realize that not everyone will like or agree with you, right? But it's for some reason it's just really hard for her to do that. She's struggling with that. She's struggling with that. BP said Prune is soft, right? Compared to them other names we didn't heard. Prune is very soft. It's very soft, literally. So listen, yeah, but I'ma still talk about it, even if I'm not showing something. Uh I'm still going to talk about it. She can't, silence me. She doesn't like that, but it just got me when she started just talking about she looked up the hate pages and I know I know, listen, what they say, if it don't apply, let it fly. So I knew none of that stuff she was talking about talking about applied to me because I know I have like, child, ain't nothing on my background. But it was like she was just throwing out all these things saying that these people who have these quote unquote hate pages have these suspect backgrounds, criminal backgrounds, evictions. Tosh Mob talked about last night. I don't know what made Tashma assume. I don't know. I didn't pick up in the video. Well, she didn't say specifically in the video who she was referring to when she talked about someone. Well, the blue shirt has brought it up. Somebody having 8 evictions. They didn't specify who they were referring to. Tosh last night talked about it and just straight shot that down because she like, I ain't even lived no 8 places. So I don't know who she was talking about when she talked about somebody having 8 evictions, people not having their kids, all kinds of stuff. None of it applied to me. So I was just listening like she a damn whole lie, a hot damn mess. But listen, she can dish it, but she can take it. She can put out false stuff and do the absolute most, but she says people do it to her and then people supposed to just be there to dry her tears when she say people are coming for her. Levette said Prune needs to shower and scrub her dirty feet. She was always trying to hide from the camera. Like I was looking at them feet on that last video and I'm like, why her feet so much darker than other part of her body? Is it because they haven't been scrubbed? Just little fun fact, y'all, about cleanliness and body. When you do not clean the body properly with that skin, the old skin, like it will look darker, it will start to look dark. So them feet was way darker than her face. That's all I'm saying. They was way darker than her face in any other part of her upper body. Mama too says, does it have anything to do with tagging her? No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so because you can tag anyone you reference in your video, you can tag. So I'm gonna say no, but I don't know. I've had different ideas, that cross my mind as to the reasons behind the strike, just to try to make sense of it. But here's the thing. I've been consistently kind of covering her, especially when I use her content in the same way. So it's just 2 videos and they're videos from July, early on when I first started covering her. I started covering her in like maybe like the 3rd week in July. So those 2 videos were maybe within like the first 5, videos that I'd ever done on her. So I don't know. I don't know. Bless Upset Prune, you're a nobody, literally. You're a nobody. Oh my goodness. The tea with the drink says these YouTubers are tripping. I notice they are saying the same thing. Let you be great. Listen, I'm just trying to do me. Amanda says, how can YouTube look at an intelligent woman like yourself, Chic, and steal you as well, where Rose can act and speak like a lunatic daily and don't get a strike? It's that part. She stayed whipping her body parts out. Like, I don't do nothing like that over here. But that's why sometimes really, I think that people who have like a large following, they tend to be able to get a pass on some things that other smaller content creators aren't able to get a pass on. So I'm wondering if maybe that plays a part. What I do know just from dealing with content creation is that once you hit a thousand 100,000 subscribers, like you're assigned a like a YouTube like representative, somebody who's basically like you have like this direct person that you can contact with when you have concerns or anything like that. So I'm sure she has one. So someone like me, I'm looking online, I got to find emails, do all kinds of other extra stuff. I got to talk to Chat GPT. I got to deal with AI. But someone like her, she has access to like a direct person to address her needs and concerns because of her subscriber account. So that's what also, a resource or service that she has that myself and most of you all who are watching me, because most of you all are smaller content creators than I am. There's a few of you who are bigger than me, but most of you all are smaller than me or not even really content creators. But yes, when you hit 100,000 subscribers, you have that direct plug to YouTube. So that's a benefit of having a following that large. But listen, as I do over here, I encourage you all to ask questions, to not just let it fly, because I could have just had the strikes and just be like, okay, whatever. But no, F that. That's not what I'm doing. I'm raising my questions and my concerns so I can get some answers. And I want to bring you all the answers so you all know what the hell is going on, because you all seem quite disturbed too that she's able to move in a manner in which she's able to move when she not even over there in her own part of the internet, on her own part of the internet, on the up and up. She's over there doing the absolute most on a regular, on a regular. But here it is, myself, who's always on here in a respectable way with how I present myself, how I communicate. But though I get the doggone strike, make it make sense. Jean says, so if you watch her video and just talk about it, she can strike you. Nope, she can't do that. No, only thing she could do with me just talking is if she felt like she was being harassed or threatened or defamation type things. But as far as me being over here just speaking my piece, sharing, providing my opinion, no, there's nothing anyone can do, because it's just me talking. So what I do without any content, like she would just have to just sit and just be pissed off. Like she would just have to sit and listen like anybody else. There's nothing she would be able to do. So like this video, there's nothing she can do because these are just all me forming my own thoughts and opinions. And listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hi, Africana says, hi, Chic, love your live. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome you all. It's 150 of you in the building. Have you hit the like button? I ain't even looking at the likes right now, child. I'm just hoping y'all doing your girl right. I'm trying to just get these thoughts out and get through these comments. And just, think about, the things the nonsense that she was talking in the video. And I think I was more annoyed by Blue Shirt than her, because as we talk about, he stayed being like, she's reading comments, talking to people. He all in the background working on this damn table, whatever he working on for the past week, 2 weeks. She said he been working on building whatever the hell he working on building for too damn long. And so she talked to the people, reading out questions. Y'all know he get the damn mumbling. He all in the background and providing unsolicited commentary. Ain't nobody talking to you. Like that's his problem. Like he don't know how to just stay in his lane and just focus. Do what you doing. He got to be adding extras. Y'all think he got any male friends out there on that island? Because we ain't seen him or heard him talk about hanging out with the guys. He seemed like he one of them type of dudes to where they only kick it or only can really gel with other women, because he's not a masculine guy. And it just seemed like he likes to be caught up in stuff that women are typically caught up in. Like as though he acts like he's been raised around like a bunch of sisters. And he ain't even got no sisters. He got 2 brothers. Now they married, but hell, he ain't even around them because they in Hawaii. And I couldn't help but to wonder if his family were to hear them talk about building and adding on to that family child, what they think. Y'all think they'd be trying to disown him if they catch wind that he's trying to and he's considering having another child with her while they already trying to help him plan his great escape? Them brothers would probably be ready to fight him. Think about it. You didn't have a conversation just on Friday with the brother, like, okay, man, this our plan. You ready? We coming through. We ready? We coming through on the 15th. I need you to be ready. And then here it is now, today, or on Sunday, they talking about a baby. Yeah, listen, I just couldn't help but to think about the family because it's crazy. Y'all know, we know they nuts over there. Y'all know they family know they nuts. That's why I said last night, the Prune got 15 siblings. The fact that she does not have a relationship with any of them, and how we know she don't, is because she don't even talk about any of them. People you have a relationship with, you gonna tell stories and talk about. I just talked to my sister. I just talked to my brother. Oh, they gonna come visit. She never brings up family as though she just interacted or had some type of interaction with them. That leads me to believe, it is my belief, that she ain't got no relationship with none of her family, the mama or the siblings. At best, she on speaking terms with her daddy, who she continued to praise, and she probably praised him on that level is because he the only one that don't ignore her phone calls and text messages. And that's probably because he the pastor. So he trying to lead by example, and he know that she act like him. Because when you a parent and your child act like you can be in denial all you want, but deep down you know where them after them characteristics came from. You know, when you look at your offspring, and they doing some extra, you know if that came from you or if that came from the other parent. Whether you want to say it out loud, just because you choose to not let it run off your lips, oh shit, that should come from me. That come from my side. Don't mean a thing ain't a thing. You can choose to keep that in your heart and your soul between you and your Lord and Savior all you want. But you know when certain characteristics came from you. That man know that a lot of these effed up characteristics came from him. I don't care what nobody say. He knows that. So because he knows that, he can't completely just give her the highs, but he can't completely do it because he knows, and that's my child. You ever look at your kid and be like, yeah, that's me. That's me. All right. That's my mouth. That is my mouth. That's my face. That's my attitude. When you ain't in denial, when you're not in denial, you recognize and you like, shit, it is what it is. And Pastor like, it is what it is. He's like, listen, I'm reaping what I sow. Like he know that he wasn't always on the up and up. He know that. And this is the one. This is the payback. This is the payback. So he still picks up that phone for her. Now, them other siblings, like, listen, daddy, I ain't had nothing to do with that. That's all on you. Whatever you did in your past lifetime, whatever you did to our mama, you listen, it's all your fault, daddy. Why she effed up? Because that's all you and her mama DNA. This ain't got nothing to do with me. They not fooling with her. I don't care what nobody say. Let's see how long after this video, me talk about this, how fast, and y'all come back and let me know if you see it before we start hearing her talk about family and relationships and talking to somebody, visiting family, somebody coming to visit her, because she know I'm not lying. Think about it, you all, any of you all who have family. This woman stay on the internet. We never hear her reference any type of interaction with her family. We'll hear Blue Shirt reference something pertaining to the family or something like that, or her even reference his brothers, but you never hear no reference of her siblings. How you got 15 of them and not even one F with you? You know something is up when you got 15 and you ain't even got it. We can't even do a spades, a one and a possible to F with you because you ain't even mentioning nobody's name. They not messing with you because they know you crazy. And as I said last night on Tosh's page, some of them probably secretly follow us. They might be in the damn chat now. They probably follow Tashma. They follow Judge Fifi. They follow me. They probably follow Champagne because they know that we ain't crazy. They know we are not crazy. They knew her before we did, just like Blue Shirt. knew her before we did. They know. They know. So we not finna be over here and just act like a thing is not a thing. Strike or no strike, I'm going to continue to speak my piece. I must continue to give my opinion. The manner in which I do it may vary as far as a switch up with to make sure that I'm in compliance with whatever that means, because I'm still trying to learn what the hell that means. But I'm going to continue to talk and give my assessment. I don't give a damn what the F they think, what kind of credentials they think I have or don't have. The point is, what ain't arguable is I'm over here using some damn common sense. that ain't arguable. That don't require no education. Using common sense, and a lot of this stuff that I speak on is from basic common sense, because you all come in here and you guys conclude much of the same things I do. Y'all ain't crazy, so don't even let somebody think y'all crazy, because I'm not going to gaslight you. I'm going to let you know, yeah, you are right. You are right. Like-minded. We are like-minded people over here, which is why you all have gravitated over here, because y'all ain't crazy. You can't be gaslit, and just because somebody got a large following, you don't move in a way to be like, well, because this person got 1 million subscribers, I'm going to just go ahead and just believe what they say. This is not how it works. Kay says, Sheik, I hope not she be jealous of her own daughter. It's a reason why the Lord hasn't blessed her with her daughter yet. It is a reason. And if she get another boy, y'all, she really gonna be on mental watch if she mess around and get another boy. If she gets another boy, that's going to even be a more telling sign that he ain't ready. He's saying, no, you ain't ready. You are not ready. You are not ready. Jean said, Brett kept saying in the background, ain't no baby in there. If he know what's good for him, he will not allow for that to happen. He will not allow for that to happen. If he knows what's good for him. Amanda says, God will not be that cruel enough to give her another baby, especially a daughter. She would ruin that poor girl. When you know, you know. Levette says, Prune is jealous of her ex-wife. Stacy says, there is a page I make comments on and I give her the business, and no, they don't do commentary, but all her videos are on that channel, even videos you might not have seen. So she was listening. She was telling them, listen, get you a page. Educated and Humble says only Black uneducated women are getting a lot of children these days. Career women don't indulge in this type of behavior. She is the opposite of demure. I really hope it's a joke. We all hope it's a joke. But she over there looking dead in the camera, like I feel like she's really legit, like she's serious. She is serious. She's serious. It's a sad just to think about it. Africana said Cactus is in competition with Champagne and a blue shirt baby mama for a daughter. She feels weak, less than a woman until she can have a daughter. I believe that is the mission. Bless Up said God won't bless that roach with a daughter. She is on a mission. Fairbrain says Brett expressed wanting a lot of bio kids, but even he doesn't want that anymore because of Cactus and how bad she acts while pregnant. Listen, y'all know he be mumbling. So when she was talking about them having a baby, I couldn't tell what the hell he was saying in the background because he started mumbling and stuff. So I don't know what he was saying, but he was saying something. TNT said he is not setting her up to have another baby. He told her numerous of times he didn't want any more kids. Also, she said in a previous video, she wanted to have another baby and she begged him to agree. Listen, one thing I know about a woman, when she wants something, and if it's something like that, and if he ain't got a vasectomy and she ain't got a tubes tied, that woman is going to be in control over that. So men, watch your back, because men, it does not take much to get a man comfortable and he just lose all his marbles. So if she wants a baby and he doesn't have a vasectomy and she's not on birth control, she's going to get just that. I've seen it happen in real life where a woman tells the husband, I want another baby. He like, no. Next thing you know, you hear about a pregnancy announcement. And then he running to go get a vasectomy. Listen, I've seen it happen. When you know, you know. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. Levette said Prune would be jealous of a daughter that her husband would show more attention and love to. That is, yes, 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 yes. Angel says she hardly can deal with four at this time. She doesn't need number five. Well, she finna test the waters. She's finna test the waters. Angela said at Gene, I watched it too. There were some disturbing things being said. The falls in the line with the mental enraged Prunes has. Listen, she finna go for it. She put it out there. KL says exploiting children is wrong. AFS says she paid the children from the income they generate. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. Like, yes, we're gonna just go with a strong, I doubt with a strong negative. I highly doubt that. KG said, I can't imagine having a baby into this world just for social media subscribers. Yes, I've been watching it and concluding this for I see. So I've been on YouTube for a long time. So I see the different, even if I don't follow a lot of these families, like certain things will kind of come up in your recommendations, and you just see these big families announcing more children, and it just has me to believe that it's about the brand. It's about the following. That is what I concluded. I would say maybe a year or two ago, where I'm like, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. I feel like the first person I felt like was doing that, where I formed that opinion, and that's when I kind of started to see it more and more from there, was Strong Mommy Chrissy. And I'm a follower of her channel. I like her, but she literally, her channel has been around, I want to say, since her probably first pregnancy. Like, I think she's documented like every pregnancy. So she was the first person I started to think like, wow, is she having these kids for content? And she's never said she was, but it was just a thought that I had because it wasn't making sense. And and at the time when I learned of her content, she was married, and her husband, they were newly married, and they didn't have children together. He had already had one child. She had a good, probably about six, probably at that time. And then they had agreed to not have any children together. But child, next thing you know, they ended up having two together. He left her when she was like 8 months pregnant with their second child. And I believe he ran off to go be with his baby mama. But she was in the hospital by herself, like having the child. He was nowhere to be found. And I believe he's never, still to this day, the last I knew, but I didn't like really follow her content in a while, I don't believe he's ever even met the child still. I know as of a year ago, he still hadn't met the child. Maybe even 2 years ago, he still hadn't met the child. But yeah, we're dealing with probably about five different daddies between 9 kids with her. So she was the first person I started to wonder, like, wow, is this about her brand with having all these kids? Because I couldn't make sense of it. But what I did see, she's a great mom as far as how she takes care of her children. They all always look clean, well behaved, dressed. Like, you don't hear. I cannot say I've never listened to any of her content and heard any of the kids crying. And she be by herself, and she'll get a man, and here and there she'll have a new man. Listen, Chrissy gonna get a man now. Now I don't know what kind of resources he coming with, but she gonna have her somebody. What she not gonna do is be lonely. That's what she not gonna do. I just hope that she understands that just everyone she gets in a relationship with, she doesn't have to procreate with them. That's just my thing. But I like Chrissy, so it's not going to be nothing too tough on Chrissy. But she was the first person that I wondered, damn, is she having these babies for content? So after that, I started kind of paying attention to other families. And you see white folks do it too. But more often than not, they're married and they got a gabillion kids with their husband. With a lot of the black families, I see some black families and they're married and they got a lot of kids too. But then you got Chrissy, and she got her whole situation. So but I do believe it's a thing that, people have gotten on to content creation when it comes to the family channel, and they've come to see that people are here for growing families and watching that whole, process and things like that. So I feel like for her, for the Prune, that it is about growing her brand along with trying to give her husband a daughter, because that's something she has not been able to do for him, and she is feeling a type of way. She is feeling the type of way because the people who she don't like, guess what? They got daughters, and I got one too. Champagne got one. Tasha got at least two of them. So listen, I think Champagne got two. I got one. So listen, we all got something that the Prune ain't got over here. We all got something that she do not have. Yes, and that's a problem for her. G now said Rose has said things in the past. She said a lot. She said a lot. KG said I also think she can't afford those surgeries or ratings braces, so she's deflecting and changing the subject, saying they're going to have another baby. I can believe that too. I can believe that too. Blessed Up said, God forbid. KG says she doesn't pay attention to the kids she has now. Listen, I'm just over here putting it together. Y'all know how I do it. I do not need a video to help me with that. I don't. It was something I was using, but I don't. I do not need that. I can still read her behind without any of her content because I'm not crazy. I see things and I'm going to speak on them. And if it sounds crazy, I'm going to let it be known. It sounds crazy. It sounds bonkers. Levette says she doesn't pay attention to the kids. Race doesn't respect her. River is going to be just like Race. Yep. He is. He probably going to outdo him. She, in the video I was looking at, she was repeating herself. He was doing the most, and she was repeating herself to him. She didn't have to repeat herself as much as she did when they were at that pool, but she was repeating herself multiple times. But that boy, listen, she got her hands full. So her thinking that, introducing another baby into that situation is a good idea. She's delusional. She's delusional. But y'all, we already know that. The T said facts. I think that too. His energy is off. It's forced. Yvonne McGowan. Hey, Yvonne McGowan. It's my mod. Thank you for being here and moderating this chat and looking at my likes. She said, yes, I've noticed that content creators with large families have large followings. I noticed that a long time ago. I know that if I wanted to, have my family on camera, I would have a large following. If y'all think I'm something else, can you imagine what my offsprings are like? Y'all think about it? If y'all see me in all of this, what y'all think the family is like? Listen, they got my DNA, especially that daughter of mine. So y'all know, y'all would be in stitches if y'all seen this family, and especially the way me and my husband interact. Listen, but they not with this internet stuff like that. But families on YouTube, they do very well. They do very well, and especially an interracial family, like an interracial couple. They really, really do numbers. They're the most popular when you see that, the interracial couples. Those are the most popular that I've come to see. Levette said Prune doesn't show love and attention to her second child because he favors Adonis. I didn't even take notice of him at all in the last the video that I'm talking about, the one from yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever. It's the last one on there. I didn't see him at all. I seen Roz. He was trying to get the baby River to walk, but I didn't see or hear Raiden. I think he's a handsome young man, but I didn't see him at all. Educated and Humble said this only goes to show that the postpartum depression allegations were all for content. Of course, everything is for content. Africana says, she said last week when someone asked her about having more kids, hell no, right? That's what I'm saying. It's just a plug for her. It's just a plug, and she's seeing dollar signs, and then she's also seeing that it's something she doesn't have, and she has a problem with it, because she be damned if Champagne gonna have one up on her and give Adonis a daughter, and then Brett's baby mama give him a daughter, and here it is, she popped, she done gave him 2 sons, and he would like to have a daughter. Like he won when they were pregnant with River, they were hoping that it was a girl, but it ended up being a boy. So she really, listen, she's trying to make it happen, but it has nothing to do with just maternal instincts of just wanting to have more children. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all got life twisted if you think it has to do with that. Angela says, what happened to all this extra stream of income she talks about? She don't listen. She don't even talk about that no more. She hoped that you supposed to have forgotten about that, Angela. You can't be trying to hold on and remember stuff. That's not what she wants you to do. She don't want you to be remembering nothing. JC Morgan says, OMG, OMG, she does not need no more kids. We all know that. We know that. She know that too. We let her get pregnant. We finna. You think she's spazzing now and complaining about who done whatever? She gonna do the absolute most. She gonna blame it on the hormones because y'all know she don't take responsibility of anything. Y'all know she don't. Bless Up says she would just feed his dumb behind more blood to fool him. Listen, you said that's what she doing. Listen, he better watch his back. Pam says she is playing with fire. All I'm saying is if he does not want any children, it would behoove him to go get fixed because she's plotting. And I truly believe that I see her getting her way before him getting his way. For sure. JC Morgan says, and what happened to her having a mommy makeover and now she wants to get pregnant again? This is bipolar behavior. Yeah, she said that idea is gone out the window since they're talking about having another baby. Jean says that extra stream of income was from her 3 or 4 days facts. Well, that extra stream is gone. YouTube Cam Gore, or Mia says YouTube Cam Gore. Listen, I don't know what it is. Cooking with Kiki said she's greedy as hell. Yes, selfish. Lavette says Prune is going to keep having surgery and forget her son needs braces. Yeah, when the last time y'all heard her talk about them braces? Because oh, yeah. In the video, she talked about, someone asked about the nanny. And the nanny, she was like, well, the nanny, we sent her home. We told her we didn't need her today, but she was here yesterday. And she lied now. She was like, we only had her only on one video, and people start sharing the video and putting it on their channel and being weird and stuff. And she's aspiring, she's in school to be a doctor and she don't need this type of things following her. And I'm thinking like, you a damn lie. I know I seen that woman on camera at least 3 times. At least 3 times. So what are you talking about? You only had her on your channel one time. How many of y'all is in the comments? Drop in the comments. How many times can you all say you saw that woman on any of their content? How many times? Because she's swearing up and down it was only one time. You were MF Live because the first day she came, she was on camera. Then there was another day she was there. I saw her on camera because you said she cooked and you were eating the food. And then the third time I saw her on camera is the whole little pizza party situation, and she decorated. I know my math. I ain't no mathematician, but God damn it, I know how to count to 3, and I just named off the 3 times I seen her on that channel. So what are you talking about? She was only over there one time. Now, granted, regardless of however many times she was over there, no, the woman does not need to be harassed. Now, just because people are showing this woman on their channel, I'm not going to say that people are necessarily harassing her. I'm not going to even say that. She just made reference that they're putting her on their channel or whatever. But she wasn't specific about, she just said being weird. No, they probably was just speaking on, oh, the nanny is here or whatever. But I don't know what somebody would say about the nanny like that. Like, I think she's just making things bigger than what they are just to garner sympathy. Like, oh, they're harassing the nanny. Ain't nobody harassing the nanny. Ain't nobody harassing nanny. We wouldn't even know what the nanny looked like or anything about the nanny if it wasn't for you. So what are you talking about? You got all this going. You show what the nanny looked like. You said the nanny's name. Like what? She's always passing the buck, trying to put blame on somebody. And it's just annoying. It's just so annoying. Laura says, hi, folks. Hi, Chic. I will watch later. Stay well, everyone. I saw the Prune. Think she is pregnant. Will she give birth to the Prune? I am a dork, but I know Suki now. Listen, Laura said, if y'all need to know any tea on Suki, holla at her. Because she done her research. Because she says, ask and you shall receive. Go find, go research. And Laura have been researching on Beyonce's internet. So direct all Suki questions to Laura, please. The tea with drink says she keeps these YouTube streets entertaining. Keep coming with your content. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, she it's always something. I say that as long as the prune hit that live button and put that content out there, there will always be something to talk about. So for now, until I get damn tired of talking about her, I will come out here and talk about her. VP says she is playing her flowers. She is getting them hyped. Then she is going to say, "No, I'm not pregnant. I thought we were pregnant. I wanted a daughter. The followers are going to feel sorry." You said all of that. The lies, the lies. The lies. Jean said Prune used to have $50,000 a month sugar daddy. He gone. He long gone. So what you saying? She got to make up that income. She got to make up that income. JD said I was on work call and saw an alert for Prune and Blue shirt and just about hollered me. JD, it's your fault. It's your fault. I was creating my title. I said, wait a minute. I first had the shirt. I said, no, something sound off with this. I had to go back to my notes and be like, okay, what did JD say? And it said, oh, it's blue shirt. I had to go. It wouldn't let me update my title and fix it for Facebook, but I was able to fix it for the YouTube and what else I was able, because I hit 3 for the y'all. I'm on Twitch now. Y'all on Twitch, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. I'm like, we finna make this message worldwide. We finna hit the gamers with it too. They finna effing know who the hell the Prune is by the time I'm done. Listen, child, when I say we trying to be worldwide with this thing, we trying to be worldwide. We trying to hit all these platforms. So if you're on Twitch, follow me on Twitch under Chic Speaks, because child, we are trying to spread the gospel. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Pam Rogers says she will have a fake pregnancy for content and then a fake miscarriage for more content. Just fake, fake, fake. Listen, she needs the content. So when you a family channel, one way to get her popping is talks of pregnancy, new baby, new addition. Listen, I be watching. I see the plug that a lot of these content creators got going on. Levette said Prune is wanting to remove her stomach tattoo, but can't get her son mouth fixed. It's the priorities. Laura says 58 likes, 135 views. Hit the like button. I have to leave. Thank you. Please hit the like button, y'all. What my likes looking like? Hit the like button, please. Make it make sense. VP said the followers would send monies afterwards. Listen. She gonna get that coin. She don't care if you on the soup line, you on Section 8, food stamps. She said, as long as you give her cut, she over there getting with a dollar will make you holler. Listen, she over there on live getting them dollars and it's making her holler. Because when she's seeing $1 coming through, she is stopping it and hollering. A dollar will make her holler. So listen, she will take all you have. Levette said Prune want her hair to grow back because she looks like a boy. She got the wig on now, so she got the Amazon special on right now. Janice says she only saying this to get compassion from the audience. Prune is a liar. That's just to get a better reaction. She lies and she has never stopped breastfeeding. That baby was just nursing her. Listen, somebody on the video I'm talking about was like, telling her to nurse the baby, and she started giving them a lesson about, no, I'm not doing that, and I don't like, it's rude to try to tell someone how to parent their child when they have four. She went on her damn soapbox again. That was around the time when I'm like, how much more of this damn video I got to listen to? Baby Cake says this is a fake storyline skit. She hates kids, period, and she is an alcoholic. She may even be planning a live pregnancy, then a miscarriage, other problem, then she would receive sympathy. Listen, y'all going ahead and writing the story out for her. JD said, we'll have to catch the replay as I'll be in and out. They are gaming the system and attacking certain channels. Prune is trolling for views, but it'll be part of their downfall. Anything for views. Anything for views. Anything for views. If I'm a gal says hit the like button, please hit the like button, please. And thank you. I welcome each and every one of you for this impromptu live, child. I just want to come out here and talk about it. The plan initially was going to be a walk and talk, but it was too damn hot. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not going to put myself through it. So we're going to talk about it in the AC. in the AC. So let's see. Ashley said Prune is in a way like my dad's mother had 6 kids and was not maternal. She has never purchased things on her own. She has been a grifter her whole life. You said not part of her life, her whole life. Her whole life. Listen, when you know, Ashley J. So listen, I always say when you see one, you seen them all. A zebra don't change its stripes. KL say, Bigfoot, get a vasectomy, bruh. He better ask somebody. JD says Sheik speaks. They are sitting there and flagging channels in groups until it goes through. They also want your personal information. Be careful. Keep your head up. Look forward to the content. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. JD says Sheik speaks. I'm going to speak more on this soon. This is simply a way to suppress press and free speech. It shouldn't be allowed because she wants to tire people out. Listen, I'm going to continue to talk about her. Della, hey, Della Jones, welcome. I'm going to continue to talk about her. I may change with how I go about doing it, with what that looks like. But listen, I'm going to still continue to talk about her until I get tired. JD says you get actual people to review when you have larger numbers. This type of algorithm is a form of bullying and brigading, which is against YouTube guideline. It's another form of manipulation. Listen, we see what's going on. We see what's going on. We're not falling for it. Jean said, I don't think Bigfoot wants a vasectomy. No, I don't think so. I think he wants more kids. He just don't want them with her. That's what I thought. I don't know how he really feels about this whole new idea with having a child that she's putting out there. Some people were saying in the background in that video, he was saying something to the contrary of what she was saying. I couldn't tell because y'all know how his ass be mumbling. He sound like he mumbled to us. He say she be damn putting covering the speaker to make him sound like he mumbling. But needless to say, we don't be knowing what the hell he be saying. And she be on there talking about, they can't hear you, Brett. They can't hear you. Answer said, Prune is the biggest bully I have watched. Lord Jesus. Bless Up said the 2 older boys don't want to be there with Prune and Bigfoot. They're being coerced to act accordingly. Sad, 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 sad. The tea with the drink says, don't let these content creators scare you. Despite it, and show them that your content is opinions, reviews, commentary. Too many videos can become excessive and can be a strike. It can be bullying. Wow. Listen, she said when she see it come across her channel or her her device, it's at her, it's up to her if she want to strike it or not. That's what she said. JD says she speaks. She's lying about everyone's background as well. She won't mention names, but I think she wants people to think it's Tosh Mob and everyone there, but it's not. She can't lie on people. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Janice says nothing she says follows through. The surgery for the breast, the mommy makeover, the yacht party, the couch. She lies. He not paying child support for the baby girl he already has. She is trying to fool us. It's what you're saying, basically deflection at its best. Last night on Tosh Mob channel, Judge Fifi talked about, I guess she talked with his baby mama, who said that he owes back child support, and it seemed like it's in excess, I believe, of $10,000. And Fifi said to listen. The lady said she doesn't know his address. She didn't know like exactly where he was. And she's like, baby, he in Hawaii. I got the address for the building. I don't know the exact unit or whatever, but I know the building. So listen, she was like, they worried about what's going on with Adonis and Champagne and papers being served for people. He about to get some papers served on him. So who knows? It just may be a matter of time. Do y'all think they will put that on camera if they get them papers served? And are they going to skirt over that and act like it's not a thing? Maybe we need to be campaigning for Brett's baby mama to get on somebody's platform and do an interview, a tell-all interview, or get her own channel popping. I don't care. I just want to hear her story. Pepper's Place says she is attempting to put forth the best version of herself, which is her as a lighter, complacent girl. She really has melanin issues regarding being darker complected. I agree. That's why I told Champagne last night, I felt like she never had a fighting chance with this woman working with her as far as for the co-parenting situation amongst all of their children because of how she looked. Champagne, from an aesthetic standpoint, is everything that I feel like the rose would like to be as far as look like, from skin complexion, weight, just hair, everything. She got the man. I just think that um the prune is just hating on her, and it's just a strong case of jealousy that's turned into obsession. So that is my opinion. JD says, or rather, lying has consequences. What she's doing is borderline illegal. I'm glad she said they ran background checks. I love to see proof in court. Exactly that part. I think tomorrow's that tomorrow the 10th is supposed to be a court date. Um Champagne was talking about it last night on the live on Tosh Mob's channel about I think possibly maybe been able to do it through like maybe Teams or Zoom or something like that, and not having to physically report anywhere. But I think tomorrow is supposed to be a date where things are supposed to kind of go down. And fortunately, Champagne will have an opportunity to bring her own receipts and things that she's working, to gather together to strengthen her case. So I just hope that everything works out for her and she can come with her receipts to counter everything that the prune has said, because it's the lies, as though she's saying everyone's lying on her. Like, really, she's doing more lying than anyone to me from what I've seen. Anna said at JD, he said he didn't want to do it. It must have been one of his teenage moves. Victoria said, hey, Sheik, I'm late to class. We'll catch the replay. Hey, Victoria, catch the replay. Welcome, welcome. Hit the like button on your way in. JD says that Anna, Bigfoot didn't want to do it. Shelly said, blessed. Yep, yes, I agree. JD says, as in the background checks. The tea with the drink says facts. When you hit a certain amount of subscribers, they have access to a representative. They give information out to the content creators. Keep disputing that ish, right? When I've been out here long enough. I'm a smaller content creator, but I've been out here long enough where I've done a lot of homework. I just know certain things. I've been a part of like YouTube, like groups and things like that with other content creators. So I know a thing or two about, YouTube and how it works. So she does have some more advantages as a larger content creator than some small ones. But listen, I'm a believer in the higher power, and I believe that when someone is not on the up and up, he will deal with them. And when you do move accordingly in the way of his will, rightfully so, he gonna look out for you. So I'm not worried about or threatened that, okay, she has a bigger following than me. I just trust that what is for me is for me, and that anything that's done wrong onto me, it will be reversed and I will be the victor. Janice Webb says Prune is trying to distract because she knows she's going to court with Champagne. Striking folks' channel. She just saying this baby stuff so you can talk on something different. Lies don't fall for it. Well, I'm going to talk about that and everything else that I be talking about it. So anything, whether it's lies, truth, fiction, whatever it is that she talks about, I'm going to bring it over here and we're going to talk about it. And we're going to conclude our own dang self if it's fact or fiction. VP says that Pepper crazy because she has a beautiful complexion. Like, it's like she doesn't see herself, from the physical as the way other people see her. It's unfortunate, but it's mental at this point. JD says, left my ass all got it. Anna, I was confused for a second. Thanks for clearing it up. Let me see. Lovely says, why is only thumbs down and optional on this live? Oh, Lord Jesus, listen, whatever it is, thumbs up, thumbs down. They say, hell, it don't matter. Just hit one of them. Hit which one you see. Africana said, with Prune, it's who you know. Remember that interracial couple she had on live? He clearly stated that he has no problem striking channels, and she told him she would be calling him. Wow. So I seen when they had that interview out there, but I didn't watch the interview. I believe they did that interview before. Yeah, that was before she spazzed out on the blue shirt. But I saw it, but I didn't care to watch it because I'm like, I'm not interested in them trying to push whatever it is, their agenda they trying to push pertaining to whatever interracial stuff they got going on. I wasn't interested in. But uh listen, she said what she said. When she see it, if it has her content in it, she just straight strikes it if it's not favorable for her. If it's not favorable, she just strikes it. The tea with the drink says blue shirt and rose got you pissed. Go off, girl. Listen, and y'all know how y'all been getting a different version of me. And they were like last night, she's so sweet. I'm like, oh wow. I never thought I'd be described as that. It's so funny to hear someone describe me as that because in real life, like nobody calls me that. Nobody calls me that because like that's just not. I'm just very real, very direct. So don't start none, won't be none type of energy. But I was coming at her and reviewing her content in a different way, more from a professional way, from like the mental health to gain an understanding as far as a way to go deep and not just be so surface with her shenanigans, but to try to truly understand. But child, yeah, she pissed me the hell off. So damn, f that. F that, F that. Let me see. JD said he used to have male friends before Prune. Yeah, he don't talk about nobody now. He does not. Let's get the likes up. Thank you, Yvonne McGowan. Please get the likes up. Hit the like button. Um, Three Lovely says no friends from his job. Like no, he ain't got nobody. Pam says only 84 likes. Hit the like button. It will help the channel out greatly. Thank you, Pam. Please hit the like button. It's 113 in the building. Thank you. I welcome each of you for this impromptu live. Please hit the like button. Kay said Bigfoot has no friends. Angie R says that's why I don't feel like Bigfoot is a victim to Roach. He don't use his silence to protest her nonsense. He engage and hype her up. Yeah, he like her whole hype man. I'm watching that video like, you don't shut your ass up and finish putting that damn chair piece of furniture together that we've been waiting to be delivered since y'all moved in. Like you got other things to focus on. He just y'all, like I say, I still be wondering what the hell his purpose is there because I still haven't figured out what do you do, sir? Why are you here? Come again? Because I be forgetting. Victoria says mob held it down till she reappeared. Yes, yes, yes. Jean said Prune told him he can't have no friends. Oh, is that what it is? Because I ain't seen out of one or heard him talk about one. JD says don't care for her antics or trolling. Pepper's Place said Fifi exactly, but in her mind she is defective because she's darker. Have you ever heard her ask Race who he looks like? I heard her ask him one day. I think they were outside near the pool, who he looked like. And now she's been on this thing saying that Baby River looks like her. Now, I have yet to hear her say that the two older boys look like her. And them the ones that look like her. But she don't want to say that. She will not say those two older boys look like her. Which is crazy. Because they look like her. Like, but like I said, she will argue up and down that she looked like Beyonce more than Kelly Rowland. Like that's the type of person we dealing with. That is the type of person we dealing with. She will probably try to fight you if you say she looked like Kelly Rowland and tell you, nah, I look like Beyonce. Y'all seen Beyonce's new Sacred commercial with her hair? She was like, have y'all seen the Sacred commercial when she get her hair washed in the sink? Well, that's what I look like when I got my Amazon hair on. That's who I look like. Y'all seen it? I seen it today. It's Beyonce pushing them damn hair products. Y'all bought them. Who bought Sacred? Anybody bought Sacred up in here? She made sure to focus on the roots because she said, what y'all not going to do is play me again and say I got a wig on, a frontal on. Because the first commercial she came out with, when she was getting it done, she was kind of holding her hair. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. I felt like it was her hair when I seen the first video. It looked like it to me. She looked like, looking at her roots. It looked natural to me. And I've seen her hair over the years before at random times. Like, so to me, I didn't question it. Baby, this time around, she said, F all y'all. She made sure that she had them people in her head in every angle. They had the camera zoomed up on the follicles. Child. She said, y'all ain't gonna play me on this one. Y'all ain't, she was like, look, we finna blow dry. We ain't even put no silkiness in it. We just finna keep it all texture. Y'all check out Beyonce's latest video for her sacred. I think the channel is called Sacred. So go to Sacred. It came up in my recommendations for whatever reason. Because I don't rock with her on that kind of level. So I don't even know why it came up in my recommendations. But the Prune would be like, see, that's because we look like each other. That's why it came up in your recommendations. Because we twins. Where have you been? She like, we twins. That is why Sacred came up. Kelly didn't come up, did she? No. B came up. That's because we twins. We twins. Listen, the Prune will sell you on her delusional answers. You got to know better. That's the thing when y'all dealing with special people. Y'all better know better because they will damn do a good job trying to convince you. They will try to convince you. Jean says she get mad if he come home late from work. Della says, in my opinion, they probably don't even like her. Probably not. Probably not. Jean said, I know Brett has an uncle that don't like her. She said he is a racist. You say he don't like her? VP said Pepper all the time. She asked him that. KL says seemingly prioritizes her cat. Her children are simply the byproduct she can now profit off of. Whew, Sade said, Prune, I'm weak. Listen, that's the name the voters came up with. I didn't even come up with that. Somebody came up with it. I threw out. Y'all know I'm good for putting a poll together now. I don't play with it. I don't play with it when it comes to a poll. I put that poll out, and by leaps and bounds, the Prune was the name. That was the name. That was the name. Check it out. Check out that live. I don't know. I think that was Sunday when I was going off after I learned that she had struck, two of my videos. So y'all, it was up from there. Mo 1961 said the rover that does flips and tricks said that it would be a problem if Brent was to hang around guy friends. Lately, they have been playing poker with couples that live in their building for money. So you say that's as good as it gets. She got to be a part of the situation. It ain't no, okay, I'm about to go hang with the fellas. I'll be back. Nah, she like, nah, we won. Oh, you ain't got no friends. We got friends. So, okay. Bless us say, they do. They're chasing behind anyone who's speaking on that Prune roach. VP says that, Gene, I wonder if the uncle really racist or she just ghetto and she always bringing up race when she is around him. But Bigfoot's family see right through her BS. I think they see through it. That's why I got to thinking about them when I heard her talking about with them possibly expanding their family. I just couldn't help but to think what they were thinking, because I know they can't imagine, them bringing another baby into the world under the circumstances. Like, they know she off her rockers. Delta said, look, Prune fits her well. I ain't even mad about it. Like, all gloves are off when it comes to that thing. Jean Sam Prune says that she isn't going to play poker, which means Blue Shirt isn't going to play watch. Listen, I guess he can only do what she clearly approves for him to do. And right now, all he's been approved for is to put that damn table together. He probably still working on it, because every time I see him working on some damn furniture, he just looked like he just spinning his wheels. He just spinning his wheels, y'all. Thank you, B-Dash, that you speaking facts. I don't know no other way to speak. Beautiful said, what she wants a girl for. She doesn't even comb her own hair at all. Not hers or any of the kids. Right. She says she comb River hair once a week when he take a bath. I just hope the bath schedule is better than once a week. But that's what she said, y'all. Hey, WB. She says, hi, Queen. Just want to pop up and say, hey. Surreal says, hey, everybody. She said, Blue Shirt would be a fool to impregnate that crazy lady. Listen. I agree. WB said, also, do you ever do documentary on Peach McIntyre? I was up watching Peach last night. Told you I never heard of that woman until y'all brought her name in my chat a few weeks back. And I'm like, okay. But when y'all started relating her and comparing her to the prune, I said, I don't know. I don't know if I can do, listen, one patient at a time, one mental patient at a time. So last night when we were on Tosh Mob, I so happened went to Peach McIntyre's channel and she was live. So after I got off of Tosh Mob's panel, which was awesome, y'all check that out. I had a really good time over there with the ladies. I said, let me see what Peach, what she talking about. What is she talking about? Listen, Peach said, listen now here. I need $10,000. They like, Peach, what you need $10,000 for? Because I need to go to the casinos. So this is where you come in there at. I got these damn ebooks on my website for $1.88. So you can have an ebook, you can have an ebook, you can have an ebook. So I got this sale going on until tomorrow night. I think she said we're up until today at like 9 p.m. You can go on her website and download her ebooks to learn how to do whatever the hell it is that she got in her ebooks. So I said, okay, Peach. So I went over there and she had like 5 ebooks and I bought 4 of them because they were like content kind of related or whatever. Because they were just $1.88. I went to, see what they was about or whatever. So I paid total was like $7 and some change or whatever. But she just talked about with her following. She said between all her platforms, she has over 2 million followers. So just by something as little as $1.88, she said it would be nothing for her to meet a goal of making $10,000. And her thing is like, I don't want to just be out here asking, hey, can you all give me $1, do whatever. She was like, I want to give you something in return. So I wasn't mad at that. To me, I wasn't mad at that at all. I mean, she has that product out there and she's saying, hey, I have this sale for $1.88. You can get my ebook. And then y'all, this helping the cause because your girl trying to have some gamble money. So people started talking about in the comments like they feel like she got an addiction to gambling. She said, well, I don't feel like it's an addiction because I went 30 days or something. I had stopped gambling and I was able to do it. So if it was an addiction, I wouldn't have been able to just stop. So that's how she rationalized not having an addiction. But she said she got a new channel. I don't know if it's already out there, but Peach Gambles. So she has a new channel. So I don't know if y'all know, but she's starting this new channel. I think it's out there already because she says by the end of the year, December 31st, 2024, she will have at least 100,000 subscribers on that channel. And by April or May, she's claiming that she is going to be the largest gambling channel on YouTube. This is what she's putting out there. So she already has a little more than 600,000 subscribers just on YouTube right now. So she's saying at the end of the year, this year, she's going to have on her gambling channel minimum 100,000. And then by like April or May, sometime in the spring, she's going to be at least the 3rd largest. She's going to be in the top 3. Her goal is to get to be the #1 watched, I guess, gambling channel for YouTube. But she said by April, May, sometime in the spring, she's claiming the #3 spot for the top YouTube content creators for gambling. So I went to her Instagram. I seen a lot of pictures and videos and things like of her in the casino. Somebody talked about, I guess one night she lost like $80,000. So for her, this money is just kind of like nothing because, she just makes money easily. She just was talking about just the ways that she can make money just through content creation. So I was curious. So I got her little ebooks. They were like, it was late, y'all. One thing, y'all don't be presenting me nothing to buy late at night because I would whip out a card in a minute, be like, word. So for $1.88, I'm like, let me see what she's talking about. Let me see some. So yeah, so I'm right now looking through her YouTube, her YouTube ebook on just, being a content creator and just looking at that. So right now, I mean, it's just $1.88. So yeah, like it's hard to say something's not worth $1.88. It was like 45 pages. So it was worth $1.88. So it's a cute little read or whatever. I'm still kind of looking through it, but I got another one dealing with I think Facebook. She had one, what else pertaining to, I don't know, child. It was different ones. It was a total of 4. I bought all of them except for the one on waist trainers. If you want to sell waist trainers, I ain't interested in selling waist trainers. But if you're interested in selling waist trainers, she got a ebook out there for that too. She'd tell you the vendors and everything she used. So yeah, that's what's going on with the peach. But am I interested in just covering her like that, like full blown out? I don't know. I would have to really watch probably like a good bit of her content to get caught up to really form an opinion on who she is, because I don't know her enough to kind of have an opinion of her. So I would really have to do some studying on the peach before I can try to like cover her content. So yeah, she got a lot going on over there. VP say he needs to go to Arizona and get snipped without her telling her. Well, maybe he's supposed to be going over there soon. I haven't heard her lately talk about like when exactly he's supposed to go to Arizona, but I just know he's supposed to be going to Arizona and she's supposed to be left behind with the kids. I didn't say y'all know he be mumbling. He do. That's why when she was talking about having a baby, he was back there talking, but I don't know. Don't ask me what the hell he was saying. I can just tell you what she was saying. And she was saying she felt like he the one trying to set her up. That's what she said. He was back there just mumbling away in true blue shirt form. B-Day said Prune wants a new baby for content for new content. Prune is boring and can't stand to be alone. Yeah, I agree. It's just all content. Everything with her is just content. Stacey says she is not doing those exotic dances for nothing. Baby 5 is on the way, talking about looking unkept in the streets of Hawaii. She wants a Hawaii baby just to be free. Yeah, she talked about wanting to make a baby there. Y'all think if she made a baby there, she'd start saying that the baby Hawaiian. The baby is a native. Hey, peep this. If she gets pregnant there and have a baby there, her baby would be a native. Would the baby be a native of Hawaii? Would the baby be entitled to some land because the baby was born in Hawaii? Like, I can see her being like wanting to have the baby there. Like, so say if they get pregnant, she want to stay there until the baby is born, just so she can say her baby was born in Hawaii. And somehow she try to make the baby Hawaiian. She gonna try to make the baby Hawaiian. No Name says, sounds like your problem is with YouTube. Let me see. The Prune shouldn't be able to strike your channel without a reason and always post fair use message. We'll see. We will see. I'm waiting for an explanation because I'm not familiar. This is my first time kind of dealing with anything like this. So who knows? But I'm gonna definitely come back and report to you all what they had said. VP said, B, so the followers can see her take her breastfeeding and hear another baby cry. Nah, I will pass. Ashley says, my daughters in the past have watched the little kids YouTube videos and was saying she wants to make videos. She's 6. I told her once she turns 18, she can. Yeah, I mean when she become an adult and have that responsibility, that sounds smart to me, because it's just a lot that comes with this internet stuff. It's a lot. My children, because I'm on the internet, I'm comfortable if they did want to have content, but they're just not interested. My middle son is a gamer, avid. He games, but he's not interested in being like a content creator. And then my daughter just likes to watch whatever she wants to watch, but they're not interested in like being like on the camera like that. So I'm not mad at that at all, Ashley. No Name says she canceled her last boo job in Arizona and lost that deposit money. Wow. I wonder how much was that. No Name said, yes, babies are a payoff on YouTube. Surreal says she looked like a 2-bit hooker trying to be a high class escort in that tired wig, black cheap mini dress, and that cheap satin top. She is so classless. Listen, you can't tell her she ain't the thing. What was that my friend say? He say, you can't tell her she ain't the cat's meow. No Name said people need to keep their children off of YouTube. That's why I think, so I'm not mad, with my kids not having the interest, and they're big, they're teenagers. So I'm good with, them not wanting to be in front of the camera like that. The reason why I would, was good with it, just because I just understand how lucrative from a financial standpoint it can be, and you can do it, responsibly and things like that. So what they say is not what you do, is how you do it. So I was looking at it from that standpoint. But given that they're not interested in it, it could just be a blessing in disguise. JC said, I think she's a legit bipolar. Yeah, we've talked about that on several occasions over here. No Name says the majority of subscribers for family channels are pedophiles. Check the stats. Wow. Wow. I'm not surprised. It's my first time, hearing that, but I'm not surprised either, with just me knowing how rampant just trafficking is. Like, so I'm not surprised at all. Kim says, Blue Shirt has a daughter. Yeah, he got a daughter. And apparently word on the curve, allegedly he owed back child support for. I've heard them talk about that. He doesn't pay child support, but they do have money that they set aside that goes into an account for her. So whether or not that's true or not, I don't know, but I've heard them say that on camera while they've been in Hawaii. Julie says the prune is a narcissist and all attention have to be on her. So having a girl is not a good idea. So it seems like we are collectively in agreement to that. No Name says, actually, the majority is males of a certain age. But let's face it, why would a male of a certain age be watching a family channel? I get it. Makes sense. Thank you for that information, No Name. Thank you. Thank you. Kim says the pregnancy is just a distraction from another case thrown out on Rose. Okay. Aqua says mommy makeover is out the window now. Lord, yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. Kim said Blue Shirt has a daughter. She's older than all the Prune's kids. Yes. Yep. I don't know how old she is. Was she maybe around 11 or 12? Yeah. Yeah. So Real says countless times the nanny was on her channel, right? Talking about one time. Like, child, I was able to, and I don't even watch her content like that. So I was able to pinpoint 3 times just from what I seen. So I knew she was lying. Harmony says may have something to do with the 2 older boys. Maybe she thinks if she has a baby out there, she may not have to bring her to the oldest back to the state, to the baby father's in, maybe about custody. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Like, with that mind, you just never know. Lil Paul says, what happens to the 30 by 30 for a house? I haven't heard her bring it up. I haven't heard her bring it up. I think she'd have moved on past that, and she wants you to as well. She wants you to as well. B-Day says, I've seen her day and night. Stop lying, Prune. The nanny know that when she applied for the job. Like, yes, she's trying to make it seem like she was only on there one time. I'm sure the delusional people in her chat knew that woman had been on there more than one time. So what are you talking about? Aqua says, I saw the nanny when she first met the kids, when Prune was trying to cook some zucchini meal, and one time when Blue Shirt was home. Yeah, it's probably the same. Sound like the same 3 times that I've seen her. Ariane says she doesn't have any nanny money. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. You think that's why the nanny ain't there? Shadami says she said her son gets braces in 3 days. We'll see how true that is in 3 days. She too old to be lying. 3 days? When she said that? When did she say that? I didn't catch that in the last live. 3 days. Okay, but you already paid, but it getting them in 3 days. Okay. Beautiful Unique said, Lord, she's jealous because the nanny probably gets more attention than her. I'm sure people probably do comparisons because the nanny seems to be very attentive to the children. So I'm sure that's probably what people are saying. And say if they are um, putting the nanny as far as her, her face and stuff on their content, as far as other content creators, I doubt they're probably saying negative things about the nanny. It's probably in a way to do a comparison to show that the nanny show up for the 4 children far better than the mama and the daddy. Akaro says, "Oh, I forgot about the sitting area." Fairbanks says, "I could see her jealous of a daughter and not being able to get past like all the boys do. I have a daughter and trust me, they are sassy these days." Yes, like I got a daughter. I know, and especially listen, that daughter gonna give you the energy you give. So I can't imagine her wanting to deal with a little girl that gives off the same energy as herself. Like I can't imagine. I mean, the prune acts just like her mama, and we see her mama don't want to deal with her. So it'll just be another generation. Kim says, and that child says she wants to be a foot doctor, not that she's just turned 20 a few months ago, and she followed her military boyfriend to a station based in Hawaii. They both from California. Mm. Aqua says she lied to the nanny and said that the couch and TV was on the way too. They are still squatting in the, not squatting in the community living room. Oh my God, you said they squatting. Listen, y'all, listen. You know, we just over here trying to put 2 and 2 together. Listen, we just trying to make it make sense. Oh, Jesus. Peggy said she's trying to catch up to Peaches. She's trying to catch up to Peaches. Who trying to catch up to Peaches? Jesus. Oh my God, for that to be your goal in life, to be trying to catch up. First you reach out to Suki asking for life advice. And then you look to Peaches for family goals. What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's too much, y'all. It's too much. Listen, it's too much. It's too much. Harmony said the Amazon special week. Listen, yes, Amazon all day. That's what she said. Kim says she has 1 million subscribers and not one sponsor. Make it make sense. Listen, you ask that question over there, you get cut smooth the hell out. Beautiful said, like, comment, subscribe, and react. Family, please like, comment, subscribe, share all of that. All of that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Talking about it. Aqua says, so if she is pregnant, how is the yacht party going to be in December? The lies are taller than big. I can't remember the last time I thought about the birthday party, y'all, because I was thinking I made no. Her birthday is on December 7th. Birthday on December 7th. And the surgery was slated to be the end of November. And she ain't said nothing else about no yacht party. Because remember, we were wondering who the hell was going to be on the yacht. But we got 2 Hawaiian, 2 friends now. We got Fancy, who live in the building. And then we got the Hawaiian chick with the cornrows. I've never heard, the Prune say her name. What is her name? Do anybody know the Hawaiian friend with the cornrows? Do anybody know her name? I just know Fancy name because remember she said, y'all, my friend, I can't remember my friend name. So we learned the friend name before she learned it. We learned the friend name before she learned it. Hello, hello, hello. Angie R said, Lil Paul believes she bought subscribers. Y'all, how much they letting subscribers go? How much that costs? How much? I've heard that it's a thing to buy subscribers, but I ain't never researched it. How much y'all think they let subscribers go these days? Because y'all know inflation is real. How much are they letting subscribers go? I want to know. Ariane said it's sad because you was trying to save her, but she don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved. Oh, I wish I can play Captain Save. I wish. She don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved. I tried. I blew the dust off the degrees, the textbooks. I did y'all know I was over here trying to do my best. I was over here trying to do my best for free for her. Child, look at me. This will happen when you try to be sweet. When you try to be sweet. When you try to be sweet. I was trying to be sweet over here. TNT said, no, blue shirt family is racist. They spoke on it 2 years ago. His mom said she tried to break the cycle. You should see how they spoke about her when he asked his family what they thought of his chocolate wife. Oh, geez. Which video was that one on? Because I missed that one. Oh, Laura says, high return. So if Prune sweats, is it prune juice? Yeah, well, it's questions. Laura says maybe she heard that he does not want any more with her, so she will prove it wrong and have another baby. You never know, because she be listening, she be lurking, so she's probably heard me or people say, child, he just don't want none with you. And she like, bet. Since y'all say he ain't having one with me, bet I can show you better than I can tell you. So I just think anything she do is just for an ulterior motive to try to prove a point. So it's nothing genuine. You crazy witch said my baby is Hawaiian. Y'all know she gonna be saying my baby Hawaiian. They be like, for real? Yeah, my baby was born in Hawaii. Is that how it work? Yes. She was like, yes, my baby Hawaiian. You can't tell by the skin color. Look at her hair. Oh my God, she'd probably be in a fetal position. That baby came out with her hair texture. And sometimes mixed kids, they'll pull from the black side. They don't always pull from that other side when it comes from that texture, the hair texture or the skin. So, she can have a baby that can have some kinky hair. She'd be in a fetal position. She mess around and have a daughter too that came out. Y'all, can y'all imagine her having a daughter that came out with her afro? They will have to wheel her to the mental ward floor. Yes. Lord Jesus, if the daughter came out looking like her and all of her hair, complexion, and all, yes. Dee said none of us will survive another Prune pregnancy. Facts. Oh my goodness. Like I say, as long as she get on this internet, there will always be something to talk about. Hello, man. Welcome. Aqua says that you crazy witch. I can hear her voice saying that right now. Oh, the Bear Pantry Show says the only reason she would get pregnant is because they don't use protection. Is bound to happen. And then she'll complain about how the husband didn't get the vasectomy. Y'all know everything with her. It's what somebody's done onto her. So yes, we can come up with a lot of different versions of her pointing the finger. Lamisa, that's interesting. Gambling on YouTube. I thought so too. I'm like, I know everything on YouTube, but that's a thing. She said gambling channel. That's what she said. That was a live last night. Yvonne McGowan says she mentioned yesterday about the braces this week. So we gonna see. We hope for the baby's sake. That the braces come through. Lami says she sounds dedicated. Who Peach? Yeah, Peach real dedicated. The Bear Pantry Show said once she said that she didn't believe in contraceptive, abortion, or vaccines, she's gonna be like the old woman who lived in a shoe. She finna pop them out. Lami says somebody said it's an Airbnb. I'm not sure if they own or not. The Bear Pantry say, isn't her birthday on December 11th? I don't know. I've heard some December. I got December 7th written down. I've heard of a December 12th date, but I'm not sure if that's Ra's birthday. He might be December 12th. I know her oldest son's birthday is also in December. I think he's the 12th. I think she's the 7th. But child, listen, it's somewhere around that early part of December. Somebody's saying December 11th. Okay, so December 11th. I've heard multiple dates floating. Okay, so y'all saying December 11th is her birthday. Johnny says, yeah, she's turning 30, but that stomach skin turning 80 with all them wrinkles. Well, I mean, she about to try to pop one more out, so it's gonna wrinkle up even more. So she's saying I might as well just hold off on. She made a comment of saying, Somebody in the comments was like, oh, blue shirt. So is this supposed to be the trick to keep her from having surgery? It's just to get her pregnant. So she then kind of made a comment of like, yeah, I'll just have to keep having babies year over year just to, keep from going to get my surgery or something like that. So listen, right now, from what she's saying, B, they said her name is Cornrows with the cornrows. Okay. B, they like, you already know the name. Cornrows. Okay. So we got fancy and we got cornrows. Okay. Listen, I didn't want to assume. Thank you, B. I appreciate you. Stacey said she said in 3 days about the braces, and I knew Brett left that baby mouth piece on purpose. She is doing this because of all the comments made about her unfair treatment of rating. Yeah, because she went all out there on her community page a few weeks ago talking about how she was going to prioritize his mouth, do this, that, and the third. And we ain't seen nothing since then. So, like from experience, it don't take that long to get the process going with the braces. Like, child, it is not that deep. It's literally like a matter of like an hour or so. Like child, it's like less than 2 hours, hour and a half tops from whatever they got to do. If they got to do any molding, they should have already done a lot of the work, actually. So really, it's just a matter of him going in there and getting the gear put on. That can all be done in like 30 minutes. Like, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. She just hadn't been wanting to do it. It just hadn't been a priority. Angela said, Prune would say they switched her baby with someone else, her mindset. Oh, if that baby came out, because sometimes a baby can already come out with skull and be already chocolate. That baby, this ain't no Hawaiian baby. This is not no Hawaiian baby. This is a Nigerian baby. This is not a Hawaiian baby. Take it back. And this ain't it. I said my DNA came back that it said I had 28% Nigerian, but this still ain't my baby. I don't care if it look Nigerian because I got Nigerian in me. My baby is Hawaiian. So I need for y'all to go run me my Hawaiian baby. Yes, I can see her damn doing that and playing on the damn internet. D1 says she loses her mind when she's pregnant, treats it like it's a syndrome. She even said, she was like, now you all know when I do not do pregnancies very well. She said that, listen, she already putting it out there. She putting a disclaimer out there like, y'all, when I get pregnant, whatever y'all see pop off, do not be holding it against me because I didn't already told y'all how I don't handle pregnancies well. So don't be coming over here having no high expectations of me. Don't be doing that because you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed because I told y'all when I told you that me and Blue Shirt was trying to have a baby that I do not do pregnancies well. So I don't want to have to keep telling y'all because I told you. I told you. And she gonna mean that too. She gonna mean that. She gonna mean that. She gonna be like, she's gonna, anytime she spaz, she gonna put it on. Well, y'all know. Y'all know. Do we really? Do we really? Do we really? Karen Jones says, hi, late to class. Hey, Karen. Hello. We just talking about the Prune, talking about having another baby. They trying to expand the family. I think she's trying to get a daughter just to build the brand, just to say they got a daughter, added to the situation for clicks and views. I just, just for her own, just selfish reasons. And most of us feel that if Blue Shirt goes ahead and help her make that happen, then he gets what he deserves. And he's just going to be on the soup line the day he think he's going to leave because he's now going to have 3 children from her to pay child support on. And word on the curb is he already owes back child support to the mother of his daughter by the other woman. Word on the curb, according to Judge Fifi, is that it's like more than like $10,000. And the woman is looking for him. So that's what I heard. Allegedly, the woman's looking for him. And Judge Fifi was like, sis, well, I got you on that. I know the building they live in. I don't know the exact unit, but I know the building where they stay. So The woman like, bet, well, I'm about to serve him. Well, they trying to serve other people and serve Adonis and Champagne and Tosh Mom. He about to get his own set of papers served. How you like them apples? So I want to see if that were to happen, if they would talk about that on their channel, or would they just completely skirt over that? I'm ready to hear from Brett's Brett's baby mama. That's who I'm ready to hear for. So hopefully, Judge Fifi, since she's communicated with the woman, hopefully maybe she'll be able to get an exclusive with her, or that woman will just start up her own channel if she doesn't have one and just put her story out there. But I have heard the Prune and Blue Shirts say out of their own mouths they do not pay child support. However, they do have money that they set aside for his daughter. I've heard them say that. Peggy said, God works in mysterious ways. Yes, he does. He does. Karen says, I'm wondering if Bigfoot is going back to Arizona still. They haven't brought it up lately, so I don't know. They haven't brought it. I haven't heard them bring it up in a couple of weeks. So, but I never heard a date for when he was supposed to be traveling or a length of time. I just knew he was supposed to be going, and I heard her say she wasn't going because she needed to save her money for her 30 by 30 fundraiser. So that was her reason as to why she wasn't going. Juliet Waite says, is it true that the Prune has 2 other children from a school sweetheart? Yeah, maybe you're talking about her 2 older children. She has a total of 4. So her 2 older children are from a man by the name of Adonis, and they got together. You know, she got pregnant at 19 from what she says, and had the first child at 20. So I'm not quite sure if you're referring to maybe that relationship when they were like really young. But she does have 2 boys from her first relationship, and those are the 2 boys that you see in her content. So you see the 2 boys that are brown, like her color, that looks like her. Those are the 2 boys from an ex-husband. And then she has the 2 with Brett, which are the 2 fair-skinned boys. So she has a total of 4 children. Hey, Foxo. Foxo says, hi, she can chat. Hello, welcome. Dee says she claims every part of thing. Their us plus stuff she makes up. Yeah, she just, listen, she has a vivid imagination. And Laura says, surreal to have tax write-off, you have to file. Listen, Laura on her neck with these taxes, because Laura says she heard her be like, acknowledge that she don't, take care of no taxes. So listen, that's what Laura says she heard her say. Ashley J says, I even seen women 21, 23 with multiple kids doing so much better at parenting than her. All she knows how to do is twerk, construct sexual positions, and create chaos. All he does is put things together, right? Like, that's it. And let her tell it, he don't even do a good job at that with putting the things together, because she be straight shading him with how long it be taking him to put stuff together. She was doing it in the video that I'm talking about, the last video she posted. She talks about him, so she don't even have faith in his abilities when it comes to that. She be like, it's a shame. She said, it's a shame. Laura says, the peanut school teacher, the mumbling. Yeah, he be mumbling. He's still mumbling. Ain't nothing changed. Karen says, I figured we would see another meltdown if he went. And then we'll see how long he's going to be gone, because remember the last time he went, he ended up being gone far longer than what she anticipated him being gone. And that's when she said she cut her hair, because she didn't think he was coming back. He was supposed to be gone over like a course of a weekend, few days, 3 days tops. Man, it turned into like 2-3 weeks. So she didn't even think he was coming back. So the Rare Pantry says Rod's birthday is December 13th, 2014. Okay, so yeah, their birthday days apart. Thank you for that. Early part of December, going into mid-December. Ariane says, I would love to hear from Brett, daughter, mom, and his parents and brothers. That would be a great story to hear. I love to hear it too. From what she says, I think she said that one of the brothers was racist or something. I don't know. One time I caught on one of her lives, she had grabbed his phone or something and seen there was like a group chat or something that was going on. And there was like some messaging or something in it. I don't know if the brother had retracted something. And I caught her make a comment of saying, yeah, tell him, to say it with his chest or something like that. And I didn't really catch or understand what she was talking about. And someone kind of pointed out like she had peeped that there was a conversation centered maybe around her. And the brother kind of maybe said something and he retracted it. So she was kind of, it was kind of like her way of just taunting, like, oh, well, if you got something to say it or whatever. So it seemed like she's aware that they don't really feel her like that, which is, I'm sure, what makes it easy for her to just make a life so far away in Hawaii, away from the mainland, because, she's not close to her family. So to me, I pick up that it's not important to her for a blue shirt to be close to his family, because she's like, the value for family outside of her nuclear family, it just seemed like she doesn't put a lot of value on it, just because of her own poor relationships with her family, even though he's close to his family. But to me, it looks as though he's allowing for the situation with her and her shenanigans to interfere with his relationship with his family. And I do understand, when you get married, your family becomes your most important is your primary family, which is your family within your household. So I get it. But baby, that wife he got is a piece of work. Is a piece of work. D-Day says, when are the prunes buds going to buy the prune? When they gonna buy the bike, I don't know, but it was still on that list yesterday. I ain't looked on there today to see if that bike's still on there. B-Day said the next live prune will be crying prune juice. She gonna be in her feelings. Maybe she'll use it as a reason, maybe saying, okay, I was crying because I'm emotional, I'm hormonal, because I'm pregnant. Who knows? She gonna have a story. And maybe that'll be her way to get that Amazon wish list moving, because the last time she had a breakdown, people, things started moving off the list. I took notice of that. Peggy says, yes, I thought the table was already together. No, I think she said he'd been working on it for about a week or so. He working on something. So I don't know what's different about this table he's working on versus the one that they already had, that the kids were sitting at when the nanny came and they made the pizzas and stuff, because that was supposedly a new table. But he's working on something right now in the living room, and I thought she said it's a table. So I don't know what kind of table this is, but she said he'd been working on it for a long time, and she's expressing that it's an entire mess that it's taken that long. Sunday says, yeah, Blue Shirt was planning his escape with 4 of them. Girl, 5, he's going to click his heels and be gone. If she messed around and get 5 about him, I don't even feel sorry for him, because at this point, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So listen, if you hit with child support on 3, then so be it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Karen says, is tomorrow supposed to be court? Yep. Tomorrow's supposed to be a court date. Last night, Champagne talked about it, and briefly, I think it's going to be made like a virtual situation. I think Champagne mentioned something like if she wanted to I don't know if she said if she wanted to provide pictures or provide certain things, like she would have had to, or if she wanted to physically be there, she would have had to provide like her physical address or something like that, and she'd want to do that. So my thing is, if they didn't already have it, how did they serve her? What method did they use to serve her if they don't already have her address? Because aren't you getting served through your mailing address? But she made reference of something that the courts was, they mentioned something about her being able to do something, but if she did that, she would have to provide her address, and she didn't want to. So I'm not clear on that one. Champagne Sphinx, she has her own platform, YouTube channel. You can follow her. And I'm pretty sure she said, she's kind of quiet for now until after the court date. She was like, once the court date kind of happens, after that, she'll kind of come out here and then speak more about whatever it is you want to speak on. So you may want to go over there and follow her so you can keep up with what's going on with the situation, because she did say that she was going to be reporting more on it, but it would be after the court date because she want to see kind of how that goes to determine, how I guess detailed she can get with her receipts, child. Lamy says Prune doesn't respect her mother or family, so I hope Blue Shirt that he realizes she will never respect his mother or family and know they don't like her. I can't imagine them liking her, just even in their defense, because there's nothing that gives to me of her that makes her likable. I know, I have sons, and if she was a daughter-in-law of mine, I wouldn't care for as a daughter-in-law. I just don't like how she moves. I wouldn't like how she deals with my grandkids, like all of that. So I'm not mad at it if they ain't here for her. I'm not at all. Silver Lining says she's planning baby number 5. He's just mumbling hype girl and unpaid assistant. Yeah, that's about all he's good for. Karen said tomorrow, hopefully we will hear, or the next day. Yep, tomorrow, the next day. So follow Champagne Spinks if you're interested in keeping up what's going on. Also, maybe Judge Fifi. They've been talking closely, working together because Judge Fifi got all the receipts, and she's willing to give those receipts to the ladies, Champagne and Tashma, to help them with their cases. Because remember, she has a lot of recorded conversations, text messages, and things like that. So these are things that both ladies would be able to use to support their case. From what Champagne said, she's now at a point right now to where she's just kind of gathering all her documents and things and submitting whatever it is that she wants uh, to use to strengthen her case. So yeah, it's in the works. It's in the works. Silver Lining says you have to be served in person in Georgia. So yeah, I don't know how she got served, because she brought up something about an address and her not wanting to release an address. So I don't know what that was about. The Bear Pantry show said, I don't believe they have any money set aside for that baby. He said the mama will not let him see her unless he's with the mom. The little girls between the two oldest boys' ages. I do recall him saying that it was like these contingencies. But again, we're going off of also, their version of what they're saying as to why he's not seeing the daughter. But I did hear him say that that was a situation where um, the mom wanted to be with him, and because he's with Rose, and I think they try to allude to it, race being a part of it, Rose being black, all of that. The mom kind of using that against him when it comes to him being able to see his child. But when Rose cussed him out in July, her thing was she had told him like she didn't feel like he was fighting hard enough to try to see his child. So which is it? What's the real deal? Is he really fighting to try to see his child? So here's the thing: these concerns, these issues, and whatever that the Prune has for Adonis, her ex-husband slash father, her children. This is the same issues that she's seeing with Blue Shirt and his daughter. So how do you end up being with a man who basically shows up for their child the same way that you say your ex-husband shows up for your children together? Like, it doesn't make sense. Or how you say he doesn't show up. Like, it's the same thing. Like, what is it, because one is white and one is black? Like, okay, Blue Shirt not showing up is okay because, well, there's all these reasons as to why, but Adonis, oh, there's no reason, there's no excuse for him. Like, make it make sense. I be trying to make it make sense. And the Prune is just a walking contradiction in my book. Karen Jones says, I don't believe they have money for that daughter either. That was for us, and no one would have anything to say. Yeah, I believe that too. I believe that. I don't see the Prune caring enough to kind of set money aside for the child, especially if, from what they're saying, they're not able to see her. So I can see her having the mindset of, okay, well, fine, well, if we can't see her, then we're not financially paying, since you can't, I don't know. I don't believe it. I would have to see it to believe it. And I would love to hear the the side of the story from his baby mom, because to me, they just sound like they just making up stuff as they go along for content. The Bear Pantry show said postpartum only goes for 8 weeks unless it develops into postpartum depression. Child, she done put so many names on what she got going on to where she didn't put herself in all the categories dealing with postpartum, even postpartum rage. But right now, it's like she's exploring the option of getting pregnant again, which arguably starts everything all over as far as with her hormones been all out of whack and all of that. It's just crazy. At this point, she's just willing to do whatever to keep the attention on her. And I think to her right now, the best way to keep attention on her is talks of a baby. People like to hear talks of children, babies. It just make people feel warm and fuzzy. And I think she knows that. So she's trying to financially benefit off of that. It's sad, but that's my opinion. I feel like that's what she's doing. Karen said, I was listening last night and I wasn't clear as to whether they were really on a reservation or not. Brett says that the woman and the child live on a reservation, but who knows? I don't know. I'm curious to know how Judge Fifi found the lady. I haven't caught any of her lives lately, so I learned last night in the chat and Tosh Mob's channel or whatever about her speaking to the woman. But I haven't gone and played back her content to kind of see if there's details pertaining to that interaction and how that conversation went. But she said she talked to the woman, and the woman is looking for blue shirt. Blue shirt's baby mama is looking for him. So blue shirt, if you come across this video, because Prune say you be lurking. She looking for you, blue shirt. She is looking for you. She's looking for you. So get your coin ready. Get your coin ready because she coming for you. Lami said, blue shirt baby mom starts talking. That would certainly call their bluff. That's some wild explosion. Yeah, and we here for it. We are here for it. Peggy said, God forgive me, but blue shirt is not a real man. No, he's not. He's not. Bear Pantry Show says she was not served. You said the Bear Pantry Show, Fifi pulled up that info. Who wasn't served? Champagne wasn't served. Is that the Bear Pantry Show? Is that who you're saying wasn't served? Champagne, who wasn't served? And then if she wasn't served, like how did she learn about, like how does it work with the restraining order? So it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Y'all got to be following along. Have y'all liked, shared, and subscribed? It's a lot. It's a lot. And I just be over here trying to keep up with it, y'all. I try to keep up with what's going on with Tosh Mom, Champagne, Judge Fifi. Y'all, it is a lot. I be working, so the least y'all can do is hit the like button for your girl. Like, share, subscribe. That's just the least. That's the least. Karen says, oh boy, if there's another baby, and she continues the wish list. Oh yeah, that wish list. If we think it's going on and on and on, oh, it's really going to go on and on and on. Oh, she probably gonna mess around, have a whole gender reveal and everything. Angela says, I think Prune mentioned that blue shirt is from a native woman living on a reservation, and they have to respect that tribal laws. Silver Thing says, a girl I knew kept getting pregnant for attention and excuse not to work. I think the Prune wants attention and thinks it will get followers. Yeah, I agree. Everything she does is for clicks and views, in my opinion. So I agree. I feel that's exactly what she's doing. And I think people, it's going to work for the collective, where people are going to be following her, wanting to see, okay, how it's going to pan out. Is she going to keep her cool together? They're going to be curious to know what the sex of the child is going to be. Like, it's definitely, I think if they get pregnant, That will bring more attention to their channel, I think, than any of the other shenanigans, anything else, the surgeries or anything like that. I think that's going to bring more attention to them. Of course, they'll be doing content surrounding pregnancy, new addition to the family. I just think, yeah, it's just going to bring more attention. Angela said, blue shirt daughter. Silver Lining said, I don't believe a dang thing Blue Shirt and Prune says about his baby mama. Most of it, I think, as a collective, we don't believe most of the stuff they say in general. I know I don't. So that's why I come out here and talk about it, and that's why she's mad. But I'm going to still talk about it, even if I don't show her content. I'm going to still talk about it. So I have that right, and I'm going to exercise that right. Ashley said, at this point, I hope Prune takes all her supporters have. Then when they finally wake up, they will go in on her just like that Ruby Frankie woman. My. Sweet Fragrance, hey, she said, no matter how many babies she try and have, it might not turn out to be a girl. I tried to for a girl and had 6 boys who are all grown now. If it's not in his will, it's not in his will. I know other people who've had stories like that too. Sweet Fragrance, 6 6 boys and no girl. Karen says, more breastfeeding videos. Oh, Lord, I didn't even think about that, Karen. Jesus. Oh, Lord, I didn't even think about that part. Sweet Fragrance says she probably just saying that for clicks and views. Sunday Mac said, this man is too heavy in weight to not have a voice in his own mind. Is nut blackmailing him with something where she wish he would move without her permission. That's what a lot of people think or wonder if it's like some blackmail, something going on, because people are trying to make sense of it because they, especially a man, you're like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. DFit Vegan said, it would be great for content, but horrible for the world and earth for the Krusty Krab couple to reproduce more children, right? But it's all about the content for them. Laura says, oh, wait, he's supposed to leave to Arizona, her pretending to be pregnant and made a miscarriage and will get him back to come back quicker if he delays return again. There's an idea. Wouldn't that be something while he gone? She was like, oh, I tested positive. I'm pregnant now. And I should have a way for him to come back. Wow. That would be something. That would be something. Lioness says, Prune has been listening to a tarot reader and it wasn't a good look. The reader mentioned she reached out. That's why he didn't travel back home yet. So Prune has been listening to a tarot reader and it wasn't a good look. The reader mentioned she reached out. That's why he didn't travel back home yet. Wow. So they talked about that on their channel. Lami said, a dark-skinned baby boy, her worst nightmares. Oh my goodness. Can y'all imagine? Sweet Fragrance, Rose, hashtag cancel. Silver Lining says, Blue Shirt needs to pretend to go to work and go get a vasectomy. I just don't think he's that smart. He needs to do something. He needs to do something. Run, Forrest, run. D-Fit said, the Blue Shirt is annoying. He's an enabler. Without him, she would just be another statistic. Y'all know she can recite a statistic. She live by them stats. TNT says at Silver Lining, I don't believe nothing they say either, especially when Blue Shirt slipped up and said in the first Airbnb that his baby mama used to live with him while his wife kept saying she never met her. Blue Shirt was saying the baby mama used to live with him. Oh, I ain't hear that one. Angela says, remember on April's day when she put out something with that test? Was that with on April Fool's Day? Well, with the pregnancy test. D-Fit says, wait, how you know she was listening to a tarot reader? She's a Christian. Listen, that's what she said. She said she'd be at church every Sunday. Now, nobody picked up that they was there on yesterday, the way they was there unwrapping gifts. But listen, she said she'd be there. She'd be at church every Sunday. She said she is a Christian. Chosen One says, good afternoon, Sheik Maj Chaz. Blessings. Welcome, Chosen One. Blessings. Karen Jones said, Blue Shirt doesn't want a vasectomy. He wants the chance to have son with someone else. That's how I feel too. I agree, Kara. I agree. Sweet Fragrance says Champagne will win this case. I believe she will too. I believe she will too. I wonder with this case, what is it to come? Like, is it a matter of like, okay, keeping a restraining order in place? Like, I'm not even quite sure of what happens with this court situation. If it's just a matter of getting a restraining order thrown out or not. Like, what are we doing here? What is the purpose? Mhm. Angela says back on April Fool's Day, she had one of those pregnancy tests. She had if she was a child. Yes, it was a joke. Okay. Well, Addison says, I remember Prune said she was into black magic. I heard her talk about, believing in certain things. I never heard her say that she was into things. I know Blue Shirt's family has, shown concerns with what her interests and beliefs were in, but I never heard her like say if she was into. I heard her say that she believed in certain things and that she knew it was real, but that was it. Lioness says at DFIT, the tarot reader said it. Okay. Sweet Fragrance says Rose, jealous of Champagne. Look how beautiful Champagne is, and that's why Rose is mad. Yeah, it is what it is. I agree. That's what I feel it's about. DFIT says, wow, that's crazy. So yep, tarot, like, listen, the Rose says she Christian, so I don't know how that lines up with whatever with what she be doing, dealing with tarot, sage, and all of that. But I just know she says she's Christian. She said that herself on her content over the weekend, and I did. I talked about it, and then later that night I had those strikes. Later that night, I had those strikes after I talked about her saying that she was a Christian. So I don't know. She got mad but hell, you put it out there. So I just report the news. I don't make it up. I just report it. So I just put out there what she put out there. That's all I can do. But listen, she done wore me out. I thank each and every one of y'all are for coming through. I just want to come out here and just talk about that latest video that she had up about just expanding the family and these people with these hate pages having these criminal records. And I'm like, where is this child getting this from? Angel says, Rose is beautiful. Honestly, it's her attitude that is ugly. I agree. Bear Pantry Show said this is why they told her they needed her address for her to show up virtually for court tomorrow. If they grant the order tomorrow, then Champagne will have a court later in Georgia. So, okay. Yeah, we'll pray that it all works out for her. Linus says at DFIT, Neo Tarot came across my feed about Prune. Oh, so just somebody on their channel just did a reading. Okay. Karen says, not sure what video it was, but she went to church and wanted to take the boys so that they would see it was not good to steal and cheat and lie. Okay, well, what about with all of the stuff she doing? Lord Jesus. Sweet Fragrance says, Rose made a report on Champagne and act like Champagne beat her up yesterday when it was years ago. So she made it seem like those allegations were recent. Wow. Chosen One says, Chic, I can't believe that she struck you. Of all people, I thought the Prune would appreciate your reaction channel. Child, me too. But listen, these are strange times. So yes, struck to my channel for 2 videos. So they are currently under review right now. Sweet Fragrance says she forgot to mention she tried to run Champagne over with a car. Yeah, she left that part out conveniently. Sunday Max said immediately after a positive pregnancy test, she is going to expand the wish list for the newbie. Of course. Sweet Fragrance said, yeah, that's what it seems to me. Of course, that list is going to expand. It's going to expand. Let's see. I got my likes looking like. Ooh, child. She exhausts me. She exhausts me, y'all. Let me see. Let me go to my backstage. Let's see. All right, we're doing pretty good with the likes. Thank you. Please hit the like button as you come on in. Like, share, and subscribe. We've just been talking about Prune and Blue Shirt. You don't know who I'm talking about. Figure it out. Don't be slow. Figure it out. Figure it out. Those are the names for them from here on out. Prune and Blue Shirt. That's the name. And these are the names that came back from the vote. Prune was a new name that the honor students voted on. On when did that? I don't know. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday. So Prune it is. And Blue Shirt, listen, JD said Blue Shirt. So I said, I like that one. Somebody thought Shrek was mean. So I was like, well, I like Blue Shirt. So we'll go with Blue Shirt. It sounds more creative. Oh, Deepest says, get some rest, Chic. I can tell you're tired. Thank you. Thank you. It is a lot. It's a lot. Sweet Fragrance says, Bigfoot, Blue Shirt, just as bad as Rose. Yes, I am going to let y'all go. I want to come out here and just do an update to let y'all know what's going on. I'm still waiting to hear back from YouTube regarding my dispute with her striking my channel for 2 videos that I reviewed of hers back in July. So yeah, so that's where we're at with that. Amanda says Rose be knowing about Chic page, and only because Champagne was on the panel. And the next day I see Rose commented another hater page. C comes for anyone who likes Champagne. Yeah, it is what it is. Karen said there's so many smaller channels covering her and the men. Yeah, it is what it is, but it's okay, because all things happen for a reason. So I'm just waiting to hear back from YouTube to see, how they handle this situation. And I'm going to report back to you. But in the meantime, I'm still going to come out here, give my opinions. So as long as you all continue to show up and come through to hear my opinion, I will be here to give it. And I will be here to read and put each one of your opinions up on my screen like I normally do. So I don't have to have her content to do that. I can do it regardless. I can do it regardless. Sweet Fragrance says, salute Champagne, work your magic in court. Salute. So yes, make sure you like, share, subscribe. You have the notification bell hit so you know when I go live. I am Chic Speaks over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amanda says she only tried to befriend Chanel as she was cussing Champagne off as well. Rose is not smart. Highly favor says Chic Speaks. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like, share, and subscribe. Continue to show me support by just watching the content. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to show me support in a monetary way, you can super chat me or send me a Cash App at $speak50. But any type of support, I'm good with it. You all showing up for me is is well appreciated. She hasn't released being pregnant, but they're talking about wanting to expand the family. So listen, y'all gonna have to be a part of the replay game because we covered a lot over here. We covered a lot. We covered a lot by Amanda. Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot we recovered. So just definitely be a part of the replay game because you don't want to get left behind, child, because it's a lot and we unpacking it. We're unpacking it. We're unpacking it over here the best we can, and you guys rely on me to come bring it to you, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. I am Chic from Chic Speaks. Peace. Take care of yourselves and one another.